welcome back to Odyssey of the Dragonlords, where you are all in the land of Thylea, where you have been called to in some various forms to the prophecy who has told you that the 500-year oath of peace is coming to an end. She has only seen the destruction of Thylea, except for a little glimmer of hope in the form of our heroes. You traveled a bit with Kira, who is the bard poet laureate of Mitros and other towns, and you left her in Estoria to wine sit her or wine sit Pythor. And for inspiration, why don't we have Solano Deo give us our recap?
Absolutely. Previously in Odyssey of the Dragonlords, our heroes have made their way to Demetria's dinner. Before that, they were apprehended by two goatmen who were quickly dealt with. They were bad men. They then met with several denizens of the dark, one of them named Lorius, a satyr who dug our vibes so much that he decided to join us in our quest. Upon arriving to the dinner, the heroes then got into a dinner room blitz with the host Demetria and several tree folk. The battle was tough, but the heroes are alive. For now.
Very nice. So, yes, you are all in the ancient glade of Demetria's lair. You find yourselves covered in blood, and Treant is just some lumber in the corner. Demetria, who once looked like this, is.
There you go.
Yeah, I think it was just a refresh needed. So, she was a beautiful dryad, and now she is toast. She's on the ground. The teenage girls that were at the dinner table, did not eat the food. There is a horn in the center of the table. Akanthi is dead. Lorius is near death. And that is the current situation.
He's stable for the most part. We got messed
Oh,
up by
and
that.
yeah, there is a stable but definitely unconscious Zark.
Yep.
So, besides Zark, what do y'all want to do?
We should grab that horn.
Yeah, just like grab the horn first. Just like yoink.
Okay. Who wants it?
I don't think it matters considering we're all gonna drink it.
Right now?
It's like, not right now. Just like grab it.
Okay, well, I'm
Hold
putting
on
it
to
in
it.
your inventory then. So you have the silver dragon horn, known as the Horn of Belmetria.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, you have the horn. Do you want to search any other bodies?
Let's search for body.
Oh, Ashaya's going to heal Zark, but
Very appreciated.
Nice.
his mic is messed up. There we go. He's just going
Just
to
punch your
target you.
mic, it'll go back to shape.
Looks like he must have not targeted you, so I will make sure you get that healing.
Wonderful.
Why didn't that work, Jeff?
How much is the healing?
I'll just give it to you. It's 5. So you wake up in a fit of coughing and trees lashings all around your body. Is my targeting not working?
For some reason, it wasn't letting me target me, but
I see.
it doesn't matter. I got it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you see Hercus on the table. Lorius is hurting, and one of the girls is kind of, Corinna is trying to attend to him. Conti is unconscious. What bodies? Who's checking what bodies?
I'm gonna check Demetria's body.
Sure, let me convert her. I don't know that she has anything, but we're going to find out. Oh, yes, she has some things. So feel free to double click on her dead carcass.
Well,
Yes, hi,
Wow.
potato.
I'm on the landing page currently. I can't see anything.
Oh, let me,
you might have to refresh it.
I'll pull you to the scene.
This is interesting.
Right?
What?
Oh, what the heck is that?
Y'all seen the short bow?
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, what does it do? What does it do?
So it's basically a +1 short bow, but once per day on a successful hit, you can make the target make a DC 14 Wisdom save. Otherwise, they're
Yeah.
charmed by you for an hour.
Whoa, and it's legendary.
That's pretty epic. Who wants that?
It's like, well, we had someone. Well,
Yep.
yeah.
Rip.
Well,
Um,
there's only like, can use a bow. I can use a bow. Anyone else can use a bow.
I
could
will
also-
be using a bow.
Okay.
if one of you guys wants to take the short bow of cupidity, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lionel's like, this is nice, but it is not for me.
You guys recognize that this is probably the item she was talking about presenting as a prize for her best student.
Yeah. It's not a bad prize.
Do you want it then, Saren?
I guess so. If I can hit something at least with a bow. I was like, you guys, yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll-
think you're probably best.
Yeah, it's like it's not bad. Then I could just use it. It can make a lot of things happen with something not charmed, Bradley. Yep, I'll take it.
What about this tree? Is this tree completely empty?
Probably.
It's made it. Well, we can make.
I mean, I assume it is, but
You can make some kindling out of them.
yes.
Never assume. Yeah, those
Ooh, a
are.
spiked branch.
Yeah, that's basically like a spear, but I
Oh,
just renamed
whoa.
it. So
Attack.
yeah, it's kind of an attack weapon. So I'm just gonna say no. He doesn't have anything.
Nah.
Yeah,
Any-
I think you repeatedly punched us. Repeatedly.
Just like rip its like arm off that it was using as a spear. I got this now.
Hmm.
Anything else unusual about the room? Like, I mean, I know they were eating humans, but
Yeah, the plates have some fresh-ish meat on them, and it was presented to. Yeah, it looks like there had been maybe other people who had eaten and had already gone, but the girls say that they hadn't eaten. And other than that, no, the room's got a bunch of trees and vines all around it. It's got some torches on the walls.
Can I look over Demetria's body? Can I find anything in my family?
You do not.
Well, that was a weird dinner gathering. I think a bunch of corpses. Oh,
and this
Uh,
east wall is pretty barren. There's like no markings, anything like that around the room.
uh-oh.
Nope, the markings around there's no it's I mean they're giant kind of tall ceilings. There's like several scratches but nothing that looks intentionally like a note or inscription or anything.
That's blood and guts still on.
Oh yeah, I am bleeding everywhere. Sorry about that, guys.
Was this like I asked them if everyone's alright?
I've been better.
Yeah, that you guys too, and just the teenage girls.
Does Akanthi have anything on her?
Yeah, I thought I converted her. Oh, yeah, that's right. She doesn't go convertible. Yep, she's got a sling, two, is it copies? Copus?
Oh, whatever.
Longbow, two copi, a chakram. She's got her family amulet, some leather armor, a burnished Dragonlord coin, a golden arrow, then yeah, some other herbs and such.
Okay, we definitely want the golden arrow.
Yeah.
Probably should take the family necklace.
Hmm.
And does somebody want like the dragon coin?
I guess I could take it. Well, now it's like someone else should take it. Well, what's a dragon coin?
Let's start with the golden arrow. Who wants that?
Don't matter.
All right.
I'll take it.
Okay. So Ashaya, I'm giving you the golden arrow. And it might actually make 2 of them in your inventory. So I'll just delete one and edit your quantity to include 2. And then you guys said her family amulet.
Yup. For sure, I'm taking that.
Okay. Oh, yep, it's a locket. So, Zark is taking the locket. I like how we're just looting our fallen player, but that's cool.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Well, it's how she wanted it. It's like we never take stuff out of party members usually, you know?
You have the locket, and then somebody wanted the Dragonlord coin.
Solano would be interested in that if nobody else wants it.
It's like I have no interest in it. You can take it if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we like? I mean, yeah, we checked on the girls that they're uninjured, but probably get them to follow us.
Or just tell them to go into the main tree room.
Corinna says, I'm happy to escort them out. Now that she's gone, I hope that I could convince all of my friends to get back to Estoria. I mean, are you guys heading back to Estoria? I don't know what waits for us in the woods.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like I need to get probably my armor fixed.
We got the horn. That's what we were coming for.
Yeah, it's like you guys can go into the tree room and then we can investigate that bedroom because that's the last room, I think.
So, Saren just leaves.
It's like goes into the bedroom, sleeps in it.
Oh, Ashaya's up there too. Okay,
Yeah,
those
I'm
two are
sure
ready
we're
to
good.
move on. Zark's heading down the hallway. You guys just all start going in separate directions. Okay. So,
We're good.
Lorius and Corinna, they say that they're going to gather the teens and meet you up top where, yeah, the Sidon with his mirror deal in that broken down temple thing. So, they're going to go. Maybe.
Maybe.
There we go. And the rest of you start to explore. Zark's going down one hallway.
Just let's go north, Solano. There was a room that we were still looking into.
Yeah,
Let's see the
Saren
room.
opens the room, and he is in a bed chamber. It's a lushly appointed bedroom with rugs on the floor and silks along the wall, and a beautiful bed carved from living oak dominates the center of the room, and you can make out from where you are a locked chest in the back of the room.
Gonna look around at the roots and stuff, make sure there's not a plant hiding on it.
Roll perception. Make it a blind GM roll, because that's fun.
Yeah, of course. Blind GM, there we go. Roll. Skills. Perception, there we go.
Okay, you look into the room from the doorway there, and you don't see any vines or roots that would seem conspicuous.
Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna go in there first. Careful where I walk.
Okay. So you slide your way in. You see a chest. I actually
his
probably
footsteps.
shouldn't have that revealed quite yet because it's locked. So you just see a chest, and it is locked.
Does it? Okay. Can I try messing with it?
Yeah, if you want to. Are you using any tools, or are you just trying to kick it, or what?
I got some thieves' tools.
Okay, dex check. Straight dex. Is that how thieves' tools work?
Kind of, and proficiency, right? I think so.
Yeah, if you're proficient in thieves' tools,
Yeah,
which
and
I
I'm a
assume you are,
rogue.
you're a rogue.
But it's
And I
not
got criminal.
advantage. It should just add your. It should do
It,
that
it's just
automatically.
Correct.
yeah, it's just a +2 basically.
Right. So I think in Foundry, all you have to do is click on thieves' tools, and it should roll it, if I recall.
Okay, I just gotta look
Should.
at thieves. There we
Should
go.
thing. Hey, there you go. And then if you hit use thieves' tools, it should roll your dex. Oh, it says you're not proficient.
Oh, maybe
know,
I didn't add it.
I was gonna say, if you edit the item in your sheet, there's a little box that says proficiency. Let me see if I could do that for you real quick. For thieves' tools, because you are proficient in it, right?
Yeah, yeah, pretty sure I am.
Okay.
Trying.
Yeah, you had like proficiency in a lot of things, so okay. Go ahead and roll it again, and you should have proficiency this time. There we go. So you go to mess with it, and true Skyrim style, the little pick breaks off, and it does not open.
Why you got the spare?
Does anybody else want to give it a go?
I don't have thieves' tools,
Let me
nor would I
check.
be proficient in them.
I have these tools.
Okay, give it a shot. You just find thieves' tools and just click on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you must have proficiency in it as well. Let me just check your. Oh, yours is already proficient. Okay, so it's just Saren's that wasn't. Okay, so you managed to mess with it a little bit. It takes you about a couple of minutes. It is not an easy box to open, but after 2 minutes or so, you hear a little click, and it seems to have unlocked.
Ooh.
Do you open it?
Sure.
Do you put your hands on it?
Yes.
Just messing with you.
I think he had to put his
Start
hands on it
freaking
to open it.
Okay, inside
also true.
you find some trinkets and other items that seem to have been stolen from the teenagers. You see some rings and Ashaya. You see an amulet that has your family's crest in the amulet. Oops, I think I have to give you all permission. There we go.
No. Oh. Okay.
What's that?
Oh, I get what. Oh, I was reading the title. It's like, okay, I was thinking of the pun for a second.
Nope, Demetria's chest.
No pun intended.
Brooms.
If I see my amulet, I'll pick it up,
Okay,
hold it tightly against my chest.
sure. Yeah. Do you, I mean, if you want to put it on, you're welcome to. I think I have it set up correctly, but you see, yeah, what's your reaction, Ashaya, when you see this amulet with your family's crest?
A long string of tears that go down her face. Her wings kind of just cover her facial features as she just looks down at it.
Okay.
I can't seem to pick it up.
No?
No active GM on the scene.
That's weird.
That's what I always get.
Are
Okay.
you not on the scene?
Oh, I am on scene. But, you know,
Pretty strange.
I'm generally getting a lot of buggy activity today. but I will throw it in your inventory. You now have it under your equipment. You also see a tome, a book that is bound in human skin, and inside a description that seems to be written by Lutheria herself on the ritual of transformation that turns a human woman into a Maenad. And 700 gold if you guys want to split that.
That sounds good.
$175 apiece.
I mean, I think I
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Nice.
I definitely think we should take this tome with us, but that's definitely human skin on there, which is kind of gross.
I don't know what we would do with it.
Well, somebody might have use for it, or might be worth a lot of money, because a ritual like that probably isn't well known. Not that we want other people practicing that ritual. We might just want to burn it.
So, what's a Maenad?
It's one of those, you remember the kissing cousin guys that we were fighting?
Yes,
you
you
mean
fought
those
some
big-
Maenads that were nursing the baby goatlings.
I don't get. So, what the point was? Make a Maenad army or something?
Probably. I mean, she was kidnapping females
So,
and has
you're
this
s-
tome of converting them into Maenads, so...
so you're saying this destroying it is a good idea?
I don't know that we'd want to sell this because somebody else could use it for evil.
Yeah, it's like it's very.
Bunch.
I just get
That's-
rid of it.
Then it's made in human skin.
Right?
I don't want it in bad hands. We might as well just destroy it.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna take it, and I say we go to the area where we cook some goats. Just
Yep.
destroy it right here.
Yeah, that amulet's pretty cool though. So what is the symbol on it? Like a bird or something?
On the tome?
No, like the amulet. What kind of symbol?
Oh, Ashia's family symbol? Yeah, Ashia, describe your family symbol.
It shows almost like a yin and yang kind of depiction of a male siren and a female siren almost holding each other's hands as they meet in the center.
That's kind of cool. I got an image of that. That's not bad.
Alright, I got the tome.
Okay.
Let's cook it. Let's cook it.
So you guys make your way over to the kitchen. I assumed that you all put some lepta in the eyes of the dead Demetria and dead Acanthe to escort them to the next realm.
For a proper burial.
Yes, proper burial. Okay, I just assumed. Unless you don't want to, then you just let me know.
Even if I did hate her, I would give Demetria a burial. If I can't do the same.
I'm fine with that. Alright, guys. Last chance before I toss this. We're tossing it then.
Okay. You throw the book into the furnace. Do you close the door?
Of course.
Close the door, and it catches flame slowly. You smell this awful, rich, burnt skin smell, and some black smoke comes out, and the room quickly smells awful. But other than that, nothing happens. The fire consumes the book, no problem.
I would like to open the door and like find something to poke around just to make sure that this thing is fully destroyed and not just like underneath some stuff.
Yep, as you poke around, it's still kind of burning, so you see the pages flake off. You see what you think is probably the smoke in the form of a black skull, but it dissipates and your eyes are a little hazy from all the smoke, but it disintegrates as you poke and prod it.
Cool. Let's get out of here. Unless you guys want to do something else. Go take a nap on the bed. What could go wrong?
Yep. Let's head out.
Are you guys napping on Demetria's bed? Is that what I heard?
A quick nap.
What time is it now? Like, is it?
Yeah, where are we at time-wise?
You know, I changed my calendar, but so I don't think I actually have specific times. But you guys came in the evening, so it is fairly late at this point. Given the whole thing with the dinner, I'm gonna say it's close to 10:30 p.m.
Does anybody have hit dice left?
Nope.
I mean, I do.
I have a few.
I've got
Okay.
hit dice.
How long would it take? How long would it take to walk back to the town?
You're not sure. I mean, it took you the better part of a day to get here, but it was thick woods. You're not sure if you could find the trail on your return.
We'll just see how everyone's doing in the tree grove, I guess.
How about before we go there, especially since I might have destroyed ashes of somebody and rubbed them all over a tree, that maybe we take like an hour and like chill out, eat some food, and throw a couple hit dice.
Yeah, that works.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
Where
do you
we-
want-
Hmm?
Well, or you just want to rest on that bed?
I mean, it looks comfy, but I also don't know that we want to be in there. That's up to you guys. I know Solano needs some rest, though.
Or you want to rest? Then?
Yeah.
I don't want to rest in a burning skin kitchen.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's dead. Our bed now. It's alright.
Just resting for a short rest?
For an hour. Yep, short rest.
Okay. You guys eat some snacks and tend to your wounds. Are you all in the room then?
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of the party, you noticed Ashaya have a strong reaction to seeing her family crest embedded into this item. Do you ask her about it?
I don't think I'm going to ask her quite yet.
Okay. What about the horn? Did you guys check that out at all?
Yeah, I'll use this.
Oh, yeah.
I have no hit dice left, so I'm just going to investigate the magic items that I have.
Okay.
Like, I'm looking over the horn, just examining all this stuff on it.
Sure. You check out the horn. It's definitely a horn from a silver dragon, and from the lore that you've picked up, even though you're non-native, that you understand this to be from the primary silver dragon known as Demetria.
Demetria.
Hmm.
It looks
Looks
like it
like-
has some food particles in it, maybe some wine. So it was used as a holding device.
Used as a holding food, I guess. Does it seem to be emanating anything out of it?
Nope. It's oh right, like in the picture. Nope. It's not emitting anything.
Does it not emitting anything? Does it feel weird when I'm holding it?
No, I mean it definitely feels like it's like a strong piece of horn. Like it's not like a cheap thing that would break easily. However, you don't feel any magical evidence.
Okay. Well, What do I know about Demetria?
Oh, Demetria. What do you know about Demetria? Let's find out. Does anybody else know anything from Demetria?
Feel like we've heard the name before.
We have.
I don't know more than that.
You
Let
do.
me consult the notebook.
If only we had a bard around to refresh our memories of this.
I'd rather not.
So it reputedly has many magical powers. It came from the actual famed silver dragon, and it was said to have been lost in battle against the Gigans. It was recovered by priests of Mitros and consecrated by the Five. It's been stored in a reliquary in the city of Estoria.
We know that. That's where we're heading back to.
Yep.
And as
Okay.
far as like Demetria herself, let me see if I can.
Was she a friend or a foe? Was the thing.
Demetria was a silver dragon, one of the Dragonlords Oathsworn.
Oh, so she was a good dragon, I guess, in a way. Just-
Yeah, people definitely revere
Wait, was that
her.
the dragon that took out, or Dragonlord that took out all the Cyclops guys that aren't Cyclopses? The one that I've got the broken shield for.
I don't.
That's I think that's a rider or someone else. A dragon lord, not a dragon.
Okay. I just know I've heard it, and my shield doesn't tell me who.
Well, okay. I guess everyone's healed up.
Okay.
looking
So,
better.
yeah, you rest, you check out the horn a little bit, and an hour goes by. It is coming into midnight of the 8th of Sidon. Sidon? It's, yeah. That's where we're at. You guys start to leave?
I'll just check out the middle. I'll just check out the rooms.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to assume that all of these folks are
Yeah,
being...
I was gonna.
Yep, you could check it out, but it's empty. Corinna has escorted all of the humanoids away. Saren, you come into the mossy area and you see a bunch of ashes scattered and piled up, a bunch of dead goatlings hanging around the stump there.
Weird. Could be anybody.
Yeah, we'll assume all of these teens up here are no longer poisoned. Sostrati, those are all folks that you meet up top. So let me pull you all. Well, what are you doing up top? Are you just going to try to navigate back to Estoria?
Well, do you guys want to possibly just look around the ruins first and then navigate back, or just we're good? Well, I can basically see the whole map now, so I don't think there's
Well,
much
it's
to
not-
navigate around.
I was saying, did we find? Well, just.
I don't even know if everyone's on this map.
I think I could see the whole map.
It's all right. We don't need a
can
map right
see
now.
the
So
map,
tell me,
right.
let's just role play. Tell me what you're doing as you head out of the temple, and I'll let you know if we need the map.
Just looking around for extra treasures. Like, I found this cool broken shield on the ground. I was just wondering if there's any others.
No, Hercus is excitedly trying to pull you to a little tree outcropping to the east.
Why? Hercus, why?
He's just still in squirrel form, like chittering at you, excitedly tugging on your clothes.
Like, go back into your human form, you moron.
I mean, damn it, none of us can speak to animals. Realistically, he hasn't led us wrong yet. He actually led us
Yeah,
exactly where we
it's
needed to
like-
go. So,
He probably has more memories of this place considering he's been a squirrel for a very long time in this place.
right? So I'd say, yeah, let's follow
Yeah.
him.
So it doesn't let us astray, you know?
Okay, you follow him kind
DM
of
has.
just beyond the temple, and you see a tree and he kind of goes up to the tree. He skitters up it, and he like excitedly chitters. And as you squint through the branches in the darkness, you see that he's got a very large pile of nuts, and he's very excited to show you his nuts.
I would like to look at his nuts.
They're mostly acorns, although some of them are small rocks.
Cool.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all.
Nothing else buried in all the nuts.
No, sorry, that was just
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you just wanted to.
I
Well,
think that's
just
all-
like Demetria's chest, no pun intended.
Yeah. I guess we just slowly go north and make it camp, I guess.
yes, you are running the
Yep.
risk of taking on exhaustion if you haven't slept. But you have a few hours if you want. Who's navigating?
Maybe
Well-
8.
So Corinna got us this far, right? To the squirrel.
Yeah.
So I'd say see if she can remember how we got to this far.
Corinna, let's bring everyone kind of together here. I'm probably gonna have a couple of Hercuses and whatnot, but that's all right. 2 Hercuses, yay! And 2 Corinnas, haha. Where is Saren and Zark? Are you even on the map?
Probably not. It says I don't have a token.
Right.
I'm just paused. I'm
Well,
gonna try to refresh.
I don't know where you are, but that's fine. So Saren, so you guys start to move north, and you ask Corinna if she remembers. It's very dark. It's still kind of drizzly, raining, and she kind of looks wide-eyed and looks to her friends, and they all just sort of shrug, but they're happy to just run off into the woods, and you could follow them if you want.
Can you add Zark?
Yep, sorry.
Well, no, we don't want everybody just running off. We want to get you back home. Like, that makes sense, right, guys? You understand that? This is how you got yourself in this predicament in the first place?
Oh, and Lucas is gone because you had a short rest, so he's only lasts an hour.
Oh. Well, we didn't want him around anyways.
There's a stream watcher that wanted y'all to stay in the burning skin kitchen.
He knows us well.
What was their name?
Wisconsin
Skin
Wookie.
Awesome.
Friend of yours? Wow, Saren, you are bleeding all over the place.
I don't see no blood. I don't see.
As we get outside, I'd like to cast my pseudo dragon before we start going anywhere.
Okay. I believe you have access to him in the party folder, but
Yep.
okay, so you could pull him out and everything? There
Hey,
you
buddy.
go.
Oh, is that what he looked like? Oh, okay. I see. I thought he was a crab for a second.
No, I mean, he's just going to be sniffing around for eggs.
So you see this little dragon just first sniffing around Zark, showing him some affection, and then it just starts to kind of wander and sniff around. It doesn't seem to have caught a scent, so to speak.
Okay. Well, for the sake of everything, we probably will delete him here in a second.
Yeah, I guess we should.
He'll
make
be
a-
out, but
Okay, so you guys head off into the woods in the middle of the night?
No, it's
yeah, I think we came from the left.
I was just gonna stop here and just like, no, let's make a camp here or something. Let's rest for
Where's
the night.
here?
Up that
Oh
way.
my god. Oh, just
Oh,
follow
okay,
all
oh
the
my God.
blood. All the blood. I can see it now.
Follow the blood.
It's God. Things can be following us easily.
It's like, oh god, I made the trail. I see it all. I see it all.
Okay,
Okay.
so you all want to set up camp?
Yep. It's like it's safer in here
Let's
than
see
more than
if,
anything. Oh, yay!
Nice.
Yay!
Yay!
Now we can.
Well,
That
that's
was-
epic.
Yeah, now we can stop spreading
Jesus,
blood.
There's blood all over the tents. Can you just pick one tent and go in that one?
Never.
If
Yeah,
it
like-
bleeds, kill it.
And like Saren was here.
Yeah, you do kind of bounce around a lot today, Saren. And it's even more evident when you're bloodied. Okay, so
Yeah.
you
Like,
guys,
gotcha.
you get outside, and it's still kind of
Yeah.
raining a little bit, but you can make out a little bit of the night sky. And it looks very pretty. You know something of the night sky if you're a native. Saren, you probably are unaware of any of the constellations in the sky. But for the rest of you, we're going to try this out here. You look up into the night sky. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. And you see a bunch of stars in the sky. Now, for those of you who are native, you are probably mostly aware of the brightest star in the sky. Let me see if I can get to that one. The brightest star in the sky is called the Golden Heart. You can see it high above us on any clear night. It represents the tree that sprang up when Thylia, the Great Mother, sacrificed herself to create our land. If you look closely, you can see a cluster of fainter stars scattered around the Golden Heart. These represent all the islands that sprung up from her roots. And if you look slightly to the west, you'll notice a single red star watching over the Golden Heart. And the islands, Kentamane, Thylia's husband, who honors his vow to protect his lover with an endless vigil. So here's a little game that I have created. If you all want to try to identify a constellation, you could essentially unlock it. You just kind of ping the stars that you think are in it, and I'll have you roll a nature check. And if you're close enough with how many stars you chose and with your nature check, then you will be able to basically unlock a constellation.
Cool.
All right.
Let's go. Let the natives go first.
Yeah, natives, you look up at this starry sky all the time. Perhaps you show an interest in it. Perhaps you just thought there were a bunch of, sparkly things in the sky.
So, man, I don't know how many to choose though.
Well, do
We're
your best
choosing of
go.
the bigger ones, right?
It's up to you. I mean,
Okay, so I'm gonna go with that one, that one, that one, that one, that one,
okay.
and that.
And roll a nature check.
By the way, I'm pretty sure my nature is shit.
Hey, no, not too bad. So,
I mean, it is. But
you were off on. You kind of included one that wasn't included, but the ones that you hit. Let me see if I could find this description. So number. Okay, here we go. So, you point out the constellation of the Titan. You say, hey, this string over here on the far right, ending in that red star, is called the constellation of the Titan. You don't know anything more about it, but you do recall there being some type of tale around possibly the main tower or the Titan of Storms, Sidon.
okay.
You think that maybe Kira might have more information on these
Mother
constellations? So, anybody else want to play with the stars?
I can take a guess.
Okay.
I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
In that
I
bottom
guess
left
9.
cluster?
Yeah, I think this is a bow.
Mmm. Okay, roll nature.
Yep. Skills. Yeah, it's taken off. There we go. Nope.
Yeah, so you being non-native, looks like a bow, looks pretty cool. And some of the others tell you that they don't really know the constellations, but they know that those are actually two separate ones that you had pointed out. But they say
Ah.
great imagination is what Corinna says.
Well, it was worth a try.
Okay, so you chat and
Well,
We're-
oops, sorry,
Uh,
wrong one.
I'm in the glade.
I know I wanted to go to Mossy Temple. Okay. Um, so you share a meal with the teenage girls under the stars. You guys are looking up at the sky as the rain clears up. Do you guys discuss anything? Lorius is definitely trying to heal himself. I don't know if he even can. Oh, no. But he's laying down and being quite quiet despite his usual talkative nature.
Could I spend time attuning to the amulet I have?
Yes. Yes. What is it? 8 hours to attune, or is it just 1 hour?
I think it's just 8. What is it?
Oh, I don't know the rules, guys.
Might just be over arrest of some sort.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you're checking it out. You're feeling it out. You do get a sense of its nature, of it somehow kind of allowing you to endure more than what you would be able to without it. What is your constitution? Oh man, that's going to be quite the boon for you.
Yeah, that's good. Pretty useful for you.
So yeah, you check it out, meditate on it as you fall asleep or just around the fire. A little bit of both.
I just curl up with my wings, almost like a little blankets.
Okay. Excellent. Consider how you might feel in the morning as you lay down. Any other fireside chat happening?
nah, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, we're just exhausted.
Tell
Yeah.
these girls, like, don't wander off. Like, just go to bed. We'll wake up in the morning. Everything will be good.
Yeah, and there's quite a bit more of them, and so yeah, they kind of do a buddy system. Corinna is highly anxious about all of them, wanting to protect them, so she's kind of leading them to do a safety system. Hercus volunteers to check on them and keep an ear out because he has sensitive ears. Lorius is out. He was the first one to bed. So the night goes on. You all sleep in your tents. And when you close your eyes and you fall asleep, the next thing you experience is a woman's voice suddenly emanating from the darkness around you. So, your great quest begins. Off to become heroes, are you? Mortals are so very proud. A light shines in the dark, illuminating the sad and pathetic figure of an old man who has been hog-tied to a stake. Look at this one. He's falling to pieces, joints stiff, skin slack, teeth gone. The life is practically dripping out of him. Inky black shadows fall across the old man. He flinches and squirms, panicking as something draws closer, something that you cannot see. Yes, his sad mortal life is leaking away, but I wonder what will happen to his soul. The old man thrashes against his restraints, screaming into his gag as a butcher's knife descends and you awaken from the nightmare bathed in sweat. You get back to sleep, albeit maybe a bit on the restless side, depending on your character. And the night essentially goes on with no other issues. Sun rises early. Hercus is already up, chittering away. And the girls are slow to rise. As the sun comes up, birds are chirping. You pack up your camp, I assume.
Yup.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah, you have a whole crew of teenagers to help. Groggy teenagers who complain about being up so early.
I'm sure they don't help much.
And I guess we just take the path we do and walk towards Estoria.
Sure.
Yeah, it was this way, where we found Corinna and the goats.
Yeah, who's leading the way? Who's doing the navigation?
I can.
Well, yeah, you can.
I mean, if you want to, go for it.
Yeah, I'm saying what skill was most useful in this situation.
Nature?
Okay, then
Or survival, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want me.
So are we saying Ashaya?
I don't know, maybe Solana wants to try it.
Oh, is it Solano?
I trust
I can
Solana.
give it. I can give it a shot.
Yeah, I don't got no nature.
Oh. I'll try.
None of us
I'll
do.
try survival.
Well, we're gonna have Solano lead the way.
We're gonna die.
No!
So,
Hopefully we didn't need anything to actually do there.
this is why we need blind gym rolls. So, you follow him into the woods, and it all kind of starts to look the same. The old woods is thick. Hercus is kind of just chittering along. The girls are starting to get weary. You go for a few hours, and you see what looks to be a small village up ahead. You see what looks like thatch housing. There's a stream that you can hear in the distance.
We found Estoria.
It is not as big as Astoria.
Oh,
You found the wrong village.
It is a very small. You see a couple of. Let's see if I could find the description. You see a couple of. I don't know what the description is, but yeah, you find a small little outcropping of homes. And when I say small, they actually look to be the opposite of where you just came from. So you just came from kind of a Geigen complex where the ceilings were 20 feet high. This is the opposite of that. It looks like, Zark, you may even have a hard time getting into some of these homes if you were to try. Just because they're smaller.
I guess we just talk to the dwellers and try to figure out where we are.
yeah. See if they know how to get to Estoria, because apparently
No.
Solano doesn't.
Oh, here we
Yep.
go. Okay, so you walk up to this small village. Is it activated? Maybe not activate.
Oh, it's loading for me now.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yep.
cool. That's some smoke.
Make sure everyone gets pulled to the scene. I don't know. Okay, looks like we're good. So we'll assume that the other NPCs are here.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you walk up to this little village. It is a nice day, and the stream is moving along. You see, I should probably find the guide for this. Hold on one second. Let's see.
That's the wrong spot.
Sometimes the things are so convoluted in Foundry that I just have the PDF up. So, okay. You follow a small trail, and it's into the forested hills. So the forest is becoming a little thinner, and oh, nope, I lied. After an hour of travel, the trees grow dense and the canopy blocks most of the sky. Not thinner. Eventually, you emerge into an expansive forest glade carpeted with golden leaves. There are several dozen small huts and houses that are scattered throughout the glade and along the banks of a clear stream. Gnomes and halflings bustle about the area, tending small sheep, foraging for berries, and collecting kindling for their fires. As you approach, there are a couple of children that playfully walk up to you. They poke at your shield, Zark. They gently pull on your feathers or try to pet your feathers, Ashaya. And yeah, you kind of walk into this friendly little village.
I guess we just ask him where we are.
You don't know where you are? You're right here.
I guess ask them where. Do you know someone that knows everything that can help or anything?
Do I know someone that knows everything? I mean, if you're wanting to talk to, our main village spokesperson, that's Phobos. Phobos, come follow us, and they kind of skip along ahead of you, and they're hollering for Phobos, and you see a halfling come out of a small hut, and he introduces himself. He says, "Hello, I'm Phobos, the mayor of Woodhike. Welcome to our quaint little village. We don't tend to get the varied folks such as yourselves walking through these parts. How can I help you?"
Can you mind telling us where we are? Like, how far away are we from Estoria?
Yes, Estoria is not too far. I could see that the woods often can lead you astray. Please, if I can extend a oath of guest friendship and join me for tea, I would love to hear more about your travels and help you get on the correct path.
Yeah, it's like I'm down with some tea. It's like,
That sounds good.
yeah, you might want a duck. You might want a duck.
So he opens the doors, and you do have to duck to get in if you are of a certain height. But once inside, you realize that the ceilings are quite tall, and he puts on some tea, and he says, that Woodhike is a humble town. He does travel a bit, so he knows all about your kind, and he kind of looks to each of you in this kind of squint, except he looks at Saren and he says, "Forgive me, but are you human?"
Partially human. Half of me's a lot of mixed blood in me.
I see. Yes, I mean, we see humans, but I could tell there are features that we don't see too often, but perhaps I just need to get out more. You see, I do tend to travel about twice a year. I travel to Mitros to represent the small folk for the Great Games. Have you heard of the Great Games?
So like,
No?
No, they
yeah,
sound
no,
interesting.
I think we've kind of, but not yet participated,
Oh, well, I could tell that you can hold your own in battle and athletics, and perhaps you'd like to test your skill in a game of sorts to put everyone in Thylea against one another in a friendly competition to see who is the strongest, who has the fastest speed. It is a wonderful event, and really, the only time I travel is to go to the Great Games. I highly recommend heading to Mitros for those games if you like a little competition.
We're kind of on a time budget.
Yeah, we're stuck in the middle of another job right now.
Oh,
Then we have to escort these
Children.
oh yes,
passengers.
you've come with quite an entourage. No worries, I have enough tea for all.
Hmm.
But I do have a request before you go. I know you said you're on a timeline, but and by no means I do not want to put you out. I'm willing to offer any help I can for your mission. However, if it's not too far out of your way, we've recently had some problems that adventurers like yourselves might find to be quite easy.
Kind of troubles.
What's that?
What kind?
Well, our animals have been going missing. We have some sprites that kind of hang around here and play pranks with the children, and they have told us that there are some trees out a little ways away from the village that have been felled by axes. I believe that there's some human poachers living somewhere nearby. Um, but we're not quite sure, but it seems that our livestock's getting targeted.
Why don't they just punish the humans instead of you?
Why? Who's they?
Whoever's causing the animals to be missing. Wouldn't they be mad at the humans instead?
Or the ones that chop down the trees.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that they're one and the same. I believe that there are some humans that are chopping down our trees as well as taking our livestock in the middle of the night. I think that, who knows, perhaps they are trying to build, perhaps they don't have the funds to pay for proper animal, perhaps due to the drought. Everyone's in hard times. I don't know their motivations. I don't even know if it's a group of humans.
If we help you, could you give us a way to make it easier to travel to Astoria?
Yeah, quickly get back to Estoria. Because, like, when we talk timeline, I'm talking like we've got a strict timeline we're on.
Yeah, it's like we only have like a couple days until our other job's done.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm afraid I cannot spare any livestock if that's what you're requesting. However, I can point you in the way, and that's with or without your help, although your help would be greatly appreciated.
Hmm. No, it's just like I think we can spare a day at least. That's the most we can do, right?
And
Where's our calendar at?
yeah, it's the 7th of Sidian. And oh, if you're worried about the full moon,
10 days.
yeah, the full moon happens on the 16th, and I believe it's like the 7th or 8th.
Yeah, so
Okay, so
we
we've
can
got a
at-
week.
we can at least spare one day. That's
How far is Astoria from here?
like
Astoria from here is about a day or day and a half travel.
Okay.
so we could spare one day.
Direct route.
Yeah. Then we can just use one more day just to kill those things in the caverns. That that should give us enough time, right?
Yeah, we'll be pushing it, but I think we can do.
Yeah. As long as we're messing with what's in the cave, it shouldn't mess with the ritual. Yeah. So
Yeah.
And Phobos is listening. He says, my, it sounds like you are quite busy. Cave, a ritual. Interesting. Well, we are small folk, and we do not have the strength and power that I wish we did. However, we are nimble and quick and quiet. If there's anything we can do, I have a couple of scouts that could join you in your search for the origin of our felled trees. However,
That would be amazing.
Oh, okay, great.
yeah. I'm saying, can your things provide any other things? Can they repair things? Are they good with tools?
Oh, my scouts are mostly farmers here. I just
Okay.
have a few that like to throw axes at trees, and they they do fairly well. They can get by.
Okay. And I guess we just ask our passengers just to stay here for now.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got
yeah.
a barn of hay. They could spend some time there. I'll make sure to bring them tea and a light meal.
Yeah, whatever you can spare, and make sure that they're good. Whoa.
Or something else. Oh,
He calls Boter and Licorice. Licorice? Like licorice?
Sure.
licorice? Licorice?
Am I supposed to be able to read your... Oh, gotta collect them all. Okay. So do you head over to where he's kind of pointing off? He says it's about an hour out into the woods.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
go.
not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything you can provide us to help us in our travels besides your two boys here?
I have tea. We are a humble, small community. I'm happy to give you a good meal or a
Yeah.
place to
Okay.
stay.
Yeah, that's all they can provide us. They're literally a farming
I'm just-
settlement.
Just making sure that you're not
Yeah.
into like herbalism and potions here in your farmland.
Okay. So you guys have a couple of scouts with you, huh?
Yep.
I don't know how I let your rope. Oh no.
They slowly floated down the river.
Um.
What is that?
So
Okay, it's playing it all at once.
playing what at once?
The songs.
Oh, I only have one song. Oh no, I do have two. Interesting. We'll just play.
There we
that
go.
one. Okay. So after about an hour's travel, and the scouts kind of take you to where you see some felled trees. After following, you hear the sounds of thunderous footsteps just ahead, and soon the originator of those loud footfalls comes into view. By the way, I was really sad when I pulled the scouts out, and they are both looking very much like Taneus. Rest in peace. Oh wait, no, Taneus is still alive.
Yeah.
What?
Oh
What?
no.
So
What?
you see this guy come into view, a muscular, 12-foot tall cyclops. He smiles and waves in your direction, and in the trees beyond, you can see a party of humans sitting around a fire.
Does the
Wait, he
Cyclops-
smiles and waves in our direction?
He smiles
s-
and waves in your direction.
Like, come
he-
here, or like,
Oh no,
just a...
no, he's like a friendly wave.
He's like, "Hi."
Is he?
Alright. Well,
It's like, well, that's weird. It's like,
hey guys, I
so-
think we should go make friends with the Cyclops, because this
I-
might make our job really easy.
I agree.
It's like we're not sensing any hostility from him, are we?
Nope.
Let's...
Okay. So it was like we're just nonchalantly like, what? Okay,
Yep,
this is a
just
weird
like-
day.
I'm gonna put my hands up, like, don't mean you any harm, gonna come closer.
And he has this big grin, and he kind of sits on his knees and gets a little bit lower, and he just kind of looks at you with this big goofy grin. Hello.
What's your name?
What are...
Oh, you motherfucker.
Come on, you think a big guy is not gonna have a good name?
Right?
I'm Crayon.
That's perfect.
Last name Crayola.
Yes.
What are you doing out here in the woods?
Oh, my friends, they like it for me to help with the trees, the trunks of the trees.
Oh,
Wait.
are those
Oh,
your
helping?
friends over there?
Yeah, those are my friends over there.
So they don't
Oh.
want to associate themselves with you?
What's associate?
Are they your friends?
Yeah,
My friends don't make me go sit by myself.
What?
Well, my friends like me to hang out with them most of the time.
Oh, Creon's a friend, and so Ashaya, I wanted to point out to you. I know that you just got a bunch of gold, but your find familiar does cost 10 gold, so it might be something that you need to be aware of. But you did just get a bunch of gold, but earlier.
Is it for resummoning it or is it any time?
I believe it's any time that you cast the find familiar spell. So
I don't know if I'm not sure if it's like
I know
if I
'cause
already
it's a
have it,
feature,
if it's
right?
not dead. Because it'll go to the pocket dimension, then it'll just stay there. But I think if it dies, I think I have to resummon it with the gold cost.
Okay, cool. Just keep track of that. Okay.
Um,
So he's like, yeah, they don't let me sit by the fire. They say I stink.
That's not nice.
Doesn't doesn't feel good. No.
Oh, what do your friends do?
They sit around the fire a lot. They kill the animals from the little peoples. They're tasty though. I like sheep.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, they're tasty, but they
that's not
can't
nice at
find
all.
like other things to kill, like wildlife to feed themselves. Have you ever had deer?
No.
Hmm, something you should try sometime.
Crayon, I have a preposition for you.
A
Do you wish to hear it?
preposition, and he
I
scratches
have
his
a.
head.
I wish to make a deal or a bargain with you. Do you think that might be possible?
Okay.
So I am going to use Channel Divinity Prophetic Trance.
He sees you crack this thing and snort it,
Yes.
and he gets these big eyes, and he like claps a little bit and watches you.
It says the source no longer exists.
Oh no, it's gone.
When you try to cast it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You lost your cool dust.
Well,
The designated attribute source. Oh,
Well, there we go. I rolled a 20 and 11.
there you go. I don't know. It's on there. Oh, maybe it didn't replenish with
maybe where you get to.
I think it didn't replenish with your long rest.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So
That's
my
weird.
die rolls are a 20 and an 11, which I'm going to record.
Okay.
And I say, "Oh, Creon, I have seen into your future, my friend, and it seems that you are the boss of a group of bandits."
I'm the boss?
Yes, I see that you have many swords as decorative displays of your badassery. And it seems that those swords have come from those friends. And I sense, yes, I sense that there is a dark shadow looming over them. They are hiding many riches from you, my friend.
My friends?
Yes.
I
And
don't.
as Solano says this, his eyes are like white as he's like having all these weird, crazy visions, and he's smelling them fancy smelling salts.
I mean, Crayon is definitely watching and entranced with the whole process, but you could tell he's not quite sure what you're getting at.
Crayon, I think at this time for you to end their treachery as you begin a new group of bandits as the boss. Boss Crayon is what you will be called. And I think the initial step is for you to help us defeat your friends here. And my natural 20 becomes my persuasion roll.
Okay. Fantastic.
Whoa.
So he.
I think I like Captain Crayon better or General
I
Crayon.
think that is a better name.
And he just starts to nod. He goes, Captain Crayon. Yeah. Captain Crayon. So they're not my friends.
If you help us out, we'll be sure to show you to other people that could be
We-
your friends.
We
Help?
are your friends.
Help how?
Well, they're doing very mean things to the forest here. It's disturbing it. If you could help us,
He
kinda
hangs
clear
his
them out of
head.
this
He
area.
says, Creon did those things to the trees. Creon killed those little animals.
They made you do it because they're too weak to do it themselves.
Yeah.
Now you're the boss, and you can tell them that it's a bad thing to do.
Captain
Or
Boss
just take one of
Creon.
these trees
Huh?
and swing it at them.
Right, wait. Right now?
Sure.
We'll be right by your side.
Yep. Because we're your friends.
Friends help.
Friends
Yep.
help.
But we hurt them?
Yes.
Protect the forest.
Because
the
they
forest.
hurt me. They hurt the forest.
Yep.
Um,
You're a smart guy, Crayon.
Creon's got better friends now. And he picks up this closest large tree
Oh Jesus!
next to him,
Yes!
and he launches it across the river.
Whoa!
And these guys, they don't even see it coming. And let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 12 of these guys. So
Oh my god.
I am going to roll a d12.
Yeah, teamwork. Getting stuff done.
We're gonna see. Okay,
Wow.
so the tree branch comes in and kills 2 of them,
Nice.
but the rest of them are still alive. And now there's chaos erupting as he comes in. And he says, "Creon got friends," and everyone's going to roll for initiative.
So great.
I love this.
Oh my god. King Creon.
King Creon. Oh shit. Don't go too far here.
Well, it's just like we just
let's
made a
see.
guardian of the trees that's gonna help the halflings now.
I feel like
That's-
Captain Creon is like the Captain Planet, but instead of like Earth, Wind, Fire, Air, he says tree. Friends. Captain Creon.
I just
Okay.
thought he's those little markers and he keeps throwing them at people.
That's so good.
Wow. Okay, so bandits are going first. These guys all get up in a rush. They see him coming at them, and
Okay, here
they
we go.
turn to him, and they just wow, he's probably pretty intimidated. But and I gotta get better
Yeah,
at group
no.
combat because this is probably gonna be
No, you're fine.
pretty
No, you
crazy.
killed-
Hey,
killed
that's
two of them.
D&D.
That's a miss. Oh yeah, we're not gonna go past him because he represents kind of all the bandits. So this guy is probably gonna be able to also use a scimitar. Some of these guys just stay back with bows and arrows. I think probably the majority of them will. That's a hit. Okay, it's updating. Good, good, good.
Oh yeah,
They run up. They try to shoot.
that's barely doing anything to him.
Yeah, he's a big boy. They're getting at it though. And then one more with a bow and arrow. So he's he's barely injured. He's just kind of running through the stream
Barely
here,
injured, guys.
and
Barely injured.
he's got 2 guys trying to slash at him, trying to stop him from coming into camp. And Saren, they don't even know about you.
Okay, I was looking over the weapon just in case.
And these 2 scouts, the 2 young halflings, they're kind of staying back watching. I don't even think I have them in the turn order. We'll
Yeah,
add
that's
them.
fine.
We'll see where they go.
We're good. I'm just going to use the new bow, but I'm not going to use the charm version of it. I'm just using it for weapons because I know they're going to die.
Oh, okay.
Yep, just use it as a regular bow.
Oh, nice. You hit Corteva. She seems to be the one that everyone's kind of looking to for advice.
Okay.
She sets her eyes on you with a evil look.
And I'm going to hide.
Okay.
Into the tree. Into the tree.
Nice stealth. Solano Deo. You still
All
have
right.
a prophecy roll, right?
Yeah, it's the totals. The second roll's an 11, which I'm saving until I need to really
No problem.
do something crazy. I don't know. All right, so Solano Deo's actually going to cast Fairy Fire, which does not consume a spell slot because I'm an Aura Nymph.
Okay. I trust you.
And it's all of them.
What?
They all need to make me a saving throw.
Oh, they all oh, some of them, but you got about half of them failed, half of them succeeded.
Yeah, suck it, nerds.
Wowzers.
And they're glowing like a bright, obnoxious pink.
Ooh, that sounds like something I might be able
Like
to
they're
do.
covered in fluorescent fun dip.
Okay. Let's see.
Solano Deo says the fates have decreed that you shall pass.
It's crazy.
Yeah, what do we have in terms of filters? That would be fun. Probably not pink. I'm gonna just type in pink and see if something comes up.
Nice.
No.
Oh, that's cool. You can filter them. Nice.
Yeah, but nothing pink comes up. I just have glows.
That's okay.
I did not know. But either way,
Fun dip also comes in blue and green.
Fun Dip does?
Heck yeah.
Wow, you got so many of them? There we go.
Oh,
Woo!
that's awesome.
Okay. So that happens. Anything else, Solano Dale?
That's it.
Okay. Who's up? We've got Ashaya.
Ooh. I'm gonna move. To here. Going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at this one here.
Who? Okay. Nice. That is a direct hit. But she does not fall. She seems to be a little bit sturdier than the others.
Okay.
Oops.
Bonus. Lucas will fly. Go up and pincer attacker using my bonus action to make him attack.
Okay. That is a miss.
Damn.
Yeah. All right. Good work. Ashaya's done, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. She is just pissed off and looking at you all. Let's see. Ooh, I didn't know I had that feature. Okay. Wow. Okay. Cool. She is going to move her full speed, well, almost just right up to y'all. Mostly Ashaya there.
She ballsy.
Yeah, she is pretty ballsy. She also has she's got a scimitar in one hand and a dagger in the other, and she targets you, Ashaya, with
one of those attacks will be an 11.
You okay? Fine. The first one hits. The second one is an 11, but she has 3 multi-attacks, so she turns with her dagger once more and hits with a dagger. So
Jesus.
1 scimitar, 1 miss with a scimitar, and 1 dagger hit. And that is her turn.
Did I do something as she hits me?
You have a reaction?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to shout back at her, stop! Cast Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I love that spell. It's such a fun spell.
Stop.
Nah.
Oh,
Ouch. Jeez.
How much damage did you roll?
23.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jesus.
Sorry, that was so awesome.
All right.
Yeah, I saw the number and I was like, wow.
Yeah, she's hurt. She's also got fairy fire, I think. So I don't know if that.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yep, it
doesn't.
helps.
We have advantage to hit her, so.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. The imp is he? Oh, he just went. So that was already. Unless you want him to do something else.
I'll just move behind her.
Okay. Yep. Zark.
Yep, we're gonna be using our faithful mace. Oh, nice.
Nice.
And yes, we are going to divine smite her.
What? Friends. All right. That's a hit. She's hurting pretty bad.
Yep,
Oh, this guy's.
I'm
dead.
good.
Okay. Creon is up. He is gonna target this guy right by him, and he's gonna pick up a rock and smash him, just dead.
Goodbye.
I know he's. Oh, he has multi-attack. Great. So he's gonna
Yeah.
take another tree kind of branch deal, and target the guy next to him with the tree branch. So he's got a rock and a branch, and boom, he just knocks them both.
We sure did have a good idea making him our friend.
Who is up? Is that? Oh, that's one of the scouts. Sure, they kind of come along and they still stay back behind you, mighty adventurers, but they've got some bows and arrows, so that's a miss. The other one targets her with a hit. Nice. So that is the scouts' turns. Saren, hiding in the woods.
Yes. I think she's gonna die, so I'm not gonna mess with her.
Okay.
Wait. Have those guys gone yet?
What guy? These guys over here by the fire are still there.
Yeah.
They all have their bows and arrows, and they're all pointed at the Cyclops.
Oh, but I think one of them is
I think
dead. That's
Oh, one's still glowing. That's dead. Yes.
Yeah.
no.
I'm just thinking
You
it's gonna
skipped their
turn
turn.
Yeah.
Did I skip? Oh, because the one that's dead. I see. That's why.
Yeah, I was
Um,
really saying.
yeah, I wish it didn't. I gotta figure something out with that. But okay, I'll just leave it. There we go.
I mean, we can skip their turn. I'm
Oh
cool with that.
no, I know you. Thank you for pointing it out. Okay, so we'll just go in order here. These guys are gonna stay distant and just keep unleashing their arrows. That's a miss. That is a hit. There's another one. That's a miss. That's a badly miss. And that one's a hit. Okay, so they're oh, and this guy here. I forgot about him. Did I? Maybe. And that's a hit. Okay.
No.
So, this one here no longer has a bow and arrow. So now, Saren, you're up. Thank you for your honesty, team.
Yeah. It's always good
Yes.
for us. Now we gotta kill them. Okay. Gonna target him. And going to shoot him. And I add my sneak attack. And
Nice.
he's dead. He's dead.
Well done. I'll get rid of
Yeah.
the glow on the dead ones.
And going back to hiding.
All right. Nice stealth again. We are on to Solano Deo.
All right, so she's. Let's go ahead and ring a bell for her, shall we, guys?
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's saved. That's okay.
She made it 13.
Yep,
Yeah.
Barely saved.
that's fine.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
work.
like-
It'll work one day.
It's like once you raise the heat, You gotta raise the DC, man. You gotta raise.
Well, my wisdom's only 14, fam.
Anything else, Solanadeo?
Nah, that's it.
Okay. Ashaya.
Great, let's start off. Lucas Getter.
That is a hit. Oh no. Oh, she is still alive, and she succeeds on a con save, so she takes.
Half what I don't know what it is. Can't see it.
Yeah, it was 13. That's fine. So half that. Yep.
Yeah.
Describe your kill.
So pincer stab in the foot.
1.
She falls into the slowly moving river, starts moving down, and gets kind of stuck on some rocks, and her body just like drags.
Yep.
And action, I will target this guy by the fire and shoot a blast at him.
All right, he just lost his bow and arrow. So
Yeah.
target away. Man, that fairy fire. How long does that last?
It lasts for a while.
No
10
kidding.
minutes.
Wow. Okay.
Very dangerous.
And I get it back on a short rest or long rest.
Mm-hmm.
That's all from me and Mr.
Yum,
Imp.
yum.
Okay. Oops, Zark. Did I skip you?
Oh, yay. I get to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
you
coming
skip
down
a-
here.
Skip the bull, man. Skip.
We're gonna save it for now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm good there.
Save what?
Oh,
Divine
he said.
Smite.
Yeah, he was saying divine smite, not using it on him.
Yeah, no,
All right.
that's a waste.
Anything else, Zark?
Nope.
Okay. Mr. Creon. Wow, he's got some speed, I guess. I think
Yeah, he's big.
I should hope.
Yeah, he's taller than us.
he's gonna hit the guy with another rock as he grabbed on his way over. Kills that one. He picks up his little club deal, goes after that one, and they're all freaking out and trying to back up. They're just dying. Holy cow! Wow, that was a crazy effect. Okay.
Yeah, this
That
is
was
a fun
cool.
This is
Just
a
like
fun
chucked his club at him.
Yeah. And we are back up to the scouts. They might not be able. Let's see if they can get down here.
You can shoot at things.
Yeah, they might be able to get a line on that one. Oops, that was too targeted. Oh well. Well, he got that one, and then we'll assume that the other scout's in the same spot. Oh, yeah, we'll assume the other scout hits. Oops, that's a light crossbow. Jesus, who was that? Oh, well, that's fine. We'll assume, just to move things along. Even though I had him target himself, that's okay. Saren.
You skipped your guys again if you wanted
Did I?
to
Jeez.
do anything with
Oh,
the
yeah.
3 of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's 3 of them left. Of course I do. There's 4 of them. There's this one here. He's alive.
Oh, yeah.
He's not.
Sorry, the
Yeah.
one with the crosshairs on him, I just assume is dead. My crosshairs.
Yeah, this one's going to turn to you. He still has the crossbow out, so I guess that's disadvantage since you're so close. Yep, he misses. And this other one is going to target you with his crossbow. And that's a hit. This one's probably focused on the giant cyclops that just murdered his friends. He misses and he starts to run. He's
Coward.
yeah, he's gonna probably make it to there. This one too.
An imp in the way.
There is an imp in the way, but I doubt that an imp can stop a full-grown man unless you can.
Yeah, but he gets attack of opportunity probably.
I
Probably.
cannot.
Oh, you can't.
I don't know if I can. I have no idea.
You don't know if you can with the
We'll have
imp.
to ask Google.
Can what would that be? Can your
Unfamiliar.
Get a failure, get a attack of opportunity.
can find familiar attack of opportunity. This is why we need people to watch the stream to tell us. You can attack, but it can attack even as an
Even as an, yeah. It can
Yeah.
attack even as an opportunity attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Stab him. Stab him.
So that's a no.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so they start to run. We have Saren up.
On my watch. Do I hit the shift button or do I hit another button for advantage?
You would hit Alt.
Alt.
Okay, it's always alt. I always think it's the shift for some reason.
Nope, A for advantage.
Oof.
Nice hit. And
Okay.
kill. What was that extra attack there? Was that your
Sneak.
sneak?
Sneak.
Yep. Okay.
I was kidding.
Yeah, so interesting that you can get a sneak bonus across the river. Okay, great job.
He can't see him.
Yeah, he's running away.
I know. Solano Deo's up.
All right. So, I have faith that this will work. We'll see.
Oh,
That's a kill.
you died.
He hears this tone, and a foreboding feeling drops to his stomach as his heart just collapses.
Nice. All right, that's it for Solano.
Okay. Ashaya. Man, you guys don't want these guys to get away?
No.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can-
that's exactly what we wanted. For them to
Okay,
just run
cool.
away.
So from my sniper spot, I will shoot at him. This guy
So-
all the way over here.
All right.
There's like an arm extended. Prettier.
That is a
Go on.
miss.
Damn,
Damn, indeed. That was the
Um,
Eldritch Blast, huh?
that was.
Well,
I'll do
Yes.
Lucas again.
stab him.
'Kay.
Stab him.
Lucas comes up and tries to sting him on the run. And that's a hit, and he succeeds and takes another 6.
I can never see the damage rolls for some reason.
Yeah, they're blind, but that's fine. You rolled a 12.
Wow.
So how do I...
10 damage.
10 damage? I thought it was half.
Wait, it was 4 from the sting and then 10 from him. Or no, it's 4 from the sting and then 6 if you
Oh,
said it.
right.
poison.
So yep, applied half. There we go. 6. So yep, he's hurt pretty bad.
That's it for me.
Corteva is dead. Lucas is done. Zark is up.
5, 10,
Where are you going?
20,
Yeah, you're.
35, and I'm going to try and grapple him.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
All right. Was it strength v strength?
Yeah.
Strength versus dex or strength, whichever.
Well, I already rolled his strength, so what'd you get? Ah, you grappled him. So you run up behind him. He's not even looking at you. He's trying to dodge the brush and the frickin' imp trying to stab him, and you just come up and
Grab him by the back of the collar and just like start putting him in a chokehold.
It's just like, okay, yeah, you keep choking him. I'm gonna do something.
okay, he's considered grappled, although he does have a crossbow out, which was what he had before he started running. So he does not have his blade out, but it is at his hip.
Good to know.
Okay,
Pretty nice.
Creon comes up, and he takes the last little tree bench that they were using as a bench there and targets this one and hits badly. He just kind of smashes him, just not friend, and that
get
one's life is gone. And then he chucks. Actually, you're grappled, so he goes to chuck a rock, but then he stops himself, seeing that you're grappled over there. And that makes it difficult because these guys probably are going to have a harder time targeting if you got him in a chokehold. So the scouts are going to pause and wait. Saren,
I have faith in my friends.
you have faith in him?
Does the bandit try to escape?
I mean, he's in a chokehold right now. He doesn't want to be in a chokehold, if that's what you're asking.
It's because it was his turn.
Oh, I see. Yep. So he's going to do... actually, he's going to try to... what is it? Is it a hand... That's a light crossbow. He needs 2 hands for that, doesn't he?
Yeah. So it's like he's
Well,
he's not
grapple
getting
just
out.
means he's
You can't move.
Yeah.
Still
he
attack
can't.
fine.
Right, so he's gonna try to target you. Obviously, it's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna give him disadvantage with the
Try and
light
stab you in the
crossbow.
belly.
Oh, plus he's got disadvantage because you're close anyway, so it's already gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna get anywhere. So you see
Yeah.
this arrow fly off above your horns. Now, Saren, you're able to.
Okay. You're just holding on to him, and then
I'm holding on to him, trying to like turn him around, basically. Yep.
and then it's like there's an arrow in his head.
Yep. Dunzo. Okay.
That was awesome.
Creon kind of looks around and he says, "Not real friends." And
Just gonna start like applauding Creon. That was beautiful, Creon.
King Creon,
Beautiful.
King Creon.
You showing me that picture makes it better.
Yeah.
I guess we just gonna see what the bandits were holding on to him.
Yeah. Well, we've got the chick that's floating in the water.
Yeah, just drag it
And
to
then-
Let me
land.
see if I can do this in bulk here. We are going to convert to lootable, maybe, if they convert.
No, not
Oops.
Ooh,
him.
not Creon.
Oh,
Not Creon. See if I
He
can.
didn't have anything anyways.
No, he's at a club.
Yeah.
It's
I
like-
can be of
it's like-
some use.
We can just see the club on him anyway. Wait, no, it's just the guy, not our guy.
Oh,
Yes.
could you despawn my imp that's lootable?
Oh no.
What do you have?
I
Yeah,
think
nothing.
I have to change his oops, there we go.
I guess I could change my broken armor for this armor.
Did that work?
Wasn't
I hope.
wasn't your armor? I'm just gonna start like pulling stuff off of guys. By the way.
Yeah, it's just more like putting it into a pile, you know? Then it's like it got dissolved by goo, so it's like
Yeah, let me see. They had Oh, I've been on public roll all day.
no, it's fine.
Didn't notice.
Oops, I don't want that to be an addition. Okay.
Taking this.
Total, they only had a couple of drachma, just 2, and they had 5 lepta, so not much.
Okay. Just going to switch the. Okay. I guess I switched the armor. It's like makes now that you change the AC.
Yeah, the that permanent effect from the acid damage a while back was to your shield. So
Oh right, the shield. Okay.
Ouch.
Oh, okay, it was the shield. Never mind.
Can I
No.
like find a small bunch of like branches and like leaves and stuff and like quick make a crown for Creon?
Yes.
you can. Is there a crafty
Ooh.
skill? It'd be dexterity maybe for making and weaving a basket like that or a crown.
Nature, survival. I mean, you could pick quite
Yeah.
a few things. That could
Survival!
Okay.
Let's do it!
Survival. All right.
Well,
All right. So it's
Wait. You still have the other roll?
No,
No.
I did it
no.
to
It's
make them roll an 11 and miss with an attack.
as they're looting
Okay.
bodies, you gather this, and it is not looking so great. However,
Hey.
Creon, he doesn't really notice. He thinks it's the greatest.
Okay, so then I get out like my weapon, and I say I have to like project my voice, and I'm like, Creon, bow on one knee for me, please.
And I start like hoisting Solano on my shoulders just so
Oh, thank you.
he's got a little bit more height.
Okay. He bows.
On this day, let it be known to those around us as witnesses of Thylia and all other people that Creon is hereby dubbed King of this northern small pond and surrounding forest area.
Oh, wow. I've never been a king before. Oh, wow.
And I put the crown on his head.
He is just beaming, and he's like, first, I don't know much, but I know we have to bury or burn the bodies, and this is my kingdom, and I don't want them stinking it up.
Yeah.
Kriyan, I must also tell you that as king, you have responsibility of protecting those people around you. Do you understand what I mean?
The
I'm
tiny
th-
ones.
Yeah, I'm
The-
saying you need to be with a good relationship and not just like tell them what you want. Just like not attack them and make sure they're protected.
How does Creon eat food?
I bet if they're not losing all of the livestock anymore, that they will feed you. Now, you can't be mean to them to get them to feed you. They'll come to you to feed you.
Yeah, and then it's like they're friendly folk. All you have to do is ask, and you just talk to them.
You should just come with us. We'll introduce you.
They'll be mad at Creon.
Can we just talk like we just talk to the scouts, and you think is it fine if he just comes along and we can just talk to them about him?
And they look and they say, as long as you feel that he's not gonna turn.
He's friendly. Look at him. He's friendly enough. As long as you have a good relationship, I think
Yeah,
your forest should be protected with him around.
Oh,
Talk to them. Don't shun them.
oh, okay. They're a little nervous, but they're not making the rules, so they just trust you.
Yeah, it's not like they attacked him. They attacked the bandit. So
Yeah.
it's like they don't have a bad image of him. It's just like they're just cautious because he's like 10 times
Giant.
bigger than he's giant compared to him.
Okay, so the scouts agree to have him follow along, and do you guys head back to Woodhike?
Heck
Yep.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
imagine an hour we come back. 2 hours later we come back with an 8-foot guy.
Yeah, so a few hours because it was about an hour away, and then the battle with the looting and the chatting. So yeah, you come back.
I
And
would like to ask Creon if he could like lift me up on his shoulder and I could like ride on his shoulder as he's wandering.
Nice.
Okay, and he picks you up and puts you on, like riding, like straddling his neck, or on one shoulder.
No, just on one shoulder, sitting there, like ready to stand when we get towards town, being like, "Yeah."
Okay, that sounds fun. Don't make my crown fall off.
Oh no, no.
So before you even get into town, the children see you coming, and
Oh my god.
they are a little bit nervous at first,
Oh, me too.
but
Okay, gotta get out of the square.
but you are.
He's
I
leaving a
guess-
bloody
Yep, there
trail.
we go.
Yeah, he's a little bloody.
Damn.
So do you have a? Let's see. Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. So you're standing on his shoulder as you come in. The kids are laughing and having a good old time. Did somebody? Oh, someone's making sure he doesn't
Yeah.
bleed all over.
I'm gonna cure wounds.
Yeah, so he doesn't spread blood.
I figure
around.
we're probably gonna
Okay.
stay here tonight, so
So on your way back, you cure him a bit, and at first the kids are a little bit nervous, but then they see, the adventurers that came into town a few hours ago seems to have tamed this large man, and they start giggling and they're running between the Cyclops' legs, and Phobos comes out and he says, "What is the meaning of this?"
I stand up on his shoulder and I'm like, "You tasked us with a job, and I'm gonna tell you right now, we barely did any of that job. This man right here is the savior of your little town. He is the one that actually took out the majority of those bandits, and he said he'll protect you guys as long as you help feed him."
Well, with all due respect, that is no man.
It's just a very large man. Would you like me to not call you a man? It's your little
Fair
Well,
point.
I-
Fair point, Minotaur. Listen. And he kind of seems very awkward in his attempt to speak to Creon. He says, Mis- Mr. Mr. What's his name?
Creon.
Creon,
King
the
Creon.
Savior. Is that how he wants to be called?
Or
King
King
Creon.
Creon. Or
Oh.
Captain Creon.
Lar does like King Creon of the forest.
Yeah, King Creon of the small stream over there.
Again, the titles are very important to many folks around here, and King Pythor runs this entire region.
It's just of that little pond over there. Just the pond.
How about
That's
Captain Creon?
You got it. Take it up with the big man.
What do you think, Captain Creon? I like Captain. Captain's good. I'm hungry. Oh, well, he eats quite a bit more than anyone around here, but perhaps we can make an arrangement. Captain Creon, if you could make sure that no other group comes in like they did, stealing our livestock, yourself included, can you do that? I'll be good. Okay. And he kind of raises his voice to the gathering of halflings and gnomes that have surrounded you all at this point. He says, "Let it be known that this here large man is called Captain Creon of the pond in the old woods to the north, and we shall treat him with respect and help him stay satiated."
Also, he can probably help you build stuff a lot quicker than you guys can. Just saying.
He can, yeah, he can do a lot of. He can help if you ask him to. But it's like,
I must admit to you all, I'm a bit hesitant as there is a looming war between natives and the rest of us, and I'm not certain that this is the right move. However, I've heard about you, and since you've been gone for the majority of the day, I've learned that you are indeed the heroes of the prophecy.
So now you're worried about timelines?
yeah, well, it's just like we can manage our own time. It's like as long.
Well, I will put my hands in fate and trust that this is what is meant to be. Captain Creon, welcome to our humble little village. And the other folks around cheer and smile, and the kids playfully like tug at him and say, "Chase me." And he kind of
It's a bad idea. Such a bad idea.
Throw you in the river.
Chase me, boom.
You see like a kid launching through the forest.
So he
Like
just kind of
Catch.
stands there. He doesn't know what to do, but people start to bring him food, and he becomes occupied with that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Man, I love that image of you. It's like your token popping out.
Well, I think this was a big long day, and
And it's just like, it's
probably
like,
probably need to sleep.
yeah, it's just like we're just in a time management thing now. It's like we need to
Yep.
get to town as fast as possible, mostly.
Sure.
Dang.
Now we got a bunch of loot.
So excellent. Yeah, he sets you up. You guys have some meals. You got back. I mean, you had slept and found this place about midday. So yeah, it's about afternoon, dinner time. So there's a meal. There's kind of a little bit of like festivities. It's kind of like put together last minute because they're so grateful that their livestock is saved, and that the heroes of the prophecy have come to visit them. So there's a little bit of food and dance and that kind of thing. But other than that, nothing else happens. He feeds you, gives you a place to sleep.
And most importantly, does he show us the quickest way back without us getting lost again?
Yeah, it's like this. Like he just gives us a map or something. Or just
Yeah.
like,
Just follow this.
Yeah, he says that there is a trail that will kind of take you directly back within about a day or a day and a half's travel, depending on your speed. He looks
Yeah.
at all the teenagers that are kind of with you, and he says, "I imagine possibly 2 days, depending on if you have to corral the teens."
Yeah, I think we can make them cooperate because they want to get back to town pretty fast, you know?
They
And it's
do.
like they rested enough, you know?
Yep.
Okay, so everyone take a long rest, and the night goes well. Um, you, let me see. Okay. So yeah, the night goes well. You have all of your friends with you. You continue your travel this time on the trail. Does anybody want to do anything in Woodhike before we leave town here?
Nah, just having my pseudo dragon sniff around everywhere.
Okay. Yep, it's kind of tracking things, looking for good stuff. And you make your way out of town with the entourage of teens, Corinna, Sostrati. You have Hercus with you. Lorius is feeling better and with you. And as you get closer and closer, the woods start to thin out a bit. And Hercus seems a little agitated and keeps kind of looking back the way that you came.
So you not want to leave the forest or something?
Right. Yeah, let's bring Hercus on the scene here. Hercus, in his transformed form, he says, oops, wrong one. He says, I am an ancient druid of the old woods. This has been my home for perhaps hundreds of years. I don't know, but I am afraid that there are more corrupt creatures that need my help. I don't know how to thank you, and he turns to Ashaya specifically, for seeing through my madness and curing me of it. I will always have a fondness for my squirrel form, and it will help me keep watch of the old woods, but I'm afraid I cannot leave my home.
I think it's like I understand.
Any time that you heroes are in the old woods, be nice to the squirrels. I'll be carefully watching.
Just keep your sanity this time.
Huh.
Yeah, and
Well,
also, can you keep an eye on that large fellow we left with the tiny fellows?
Sure.
Pop in there once in a while.
Absolutely.
I know it's the right thing, but it still does worry me. I didn't want to tell him that, but you know.
yeah, well, just like
That's a good point.
he looks like a secret police squirrel.
Secret police, secret agent squirrel.
So with a humble bow, Hercus transforms back into his squirrel self and skitters away.
Okay, and it's
What a
like,
nice squirrel druid man person.
yeah,
Lorius
It's like-
follows Zark and it just continues to ask questions. He's feeling much better, and he's asking you, Zark, how he will be received in Estoria.
They will treat you like crap, apparently. At least they treat me like crap. But I think that if you find the right people to hang out with, like us, we can make sure that nothing bad happens.
Oh, so I'm allowed to spend time with you?
Well, I mean, yeah, me, mostly Saren. I mean, Solano Deo, Ashaya, like, yeah.
Wow, well, I'm forever grateful. I will try to stay out of the way, and I am just so excited to be part of this adventure.
I have this cool bard that you might really like to hang out with, though.
Oh, excellent. I could play the flute, the pan flutes.
Yeah. And she'll play her lute or whatever that was that she was playing, and you guys could have like a merry old time.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much, Zark. Thank you for everything you've done for me and for the Old Woods. I will join you and your crew. Do you call yourselves something?
That sounds
Oh,
like
you're
shit
asking
done.
me? No, I'm
I-
mostly an outcast here.
I guess what we're mostly referred to as the faded ones for the most part.
The Faded Ones. Excellent. I will join you, Faded Ones, but I know that I am not one of you. You are adventurers of those who have met the prophecy or have heard the prophecy from Versi herself. I will not stand in the way, but I will help in any way that I can. So, you go along. Night falls once again, but you're on the trail. So we are a few days moving along. My weird calendar deal is staying in a very small window, not making it easy to.
Yeah, there's a pop out. Nope. Yeah, pop. Nope, it still makes it small. It still makes it small.
Yep.
I know, it's being weird. So we'll advance the days when I get a chance. But you find yourselves entering back into Estoria, where it is a normal day. Let's see, where are we? Do I even have a map of Astoria? Of course I
We
do.
did.
Yeah.
I know, it's just not in my quick maps. So, we'll get there. Astoria. Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you guys, but I think our first place we should be going is the Dragon Shrine to talk about this horn that we had to
Yeah.
retrieve for
Like
them.
after
Yes.
that, we should probably. Yeah, and after that, we sell this stuff and maybe
Heck,
get repairs. Yeah, I've been holding on to this thing, so that's what happens when you hold on to it.
Yeah.
The horn?
Yeah, it's like maybe it'll tell you what happens if you, what this thing does or what we're supposed to do to it.
Well, does anyone recall what they're supposed to do?
We're supposed to take it back to the Dragon Shrine because that's where it was stolen from.
And we're supposed to drink it, but we don't know if you
Wow.
don't know the right procedure to drink it, basically.
Yeah, let's go back to the Dragon Shrine and talk to those peeps because they'll.
Yeah, then
Hopefully.
drinking this in a safer spot is
Do you
easier,
want
better idea.
do you want to stop by the palace and grab Kira?
No.
Fine,
That-
fine. She's not there. Okay. So you all come back to the Dragon Shrine, and Lorius kind of hangs out with you. What about the teenagers? You had a whole group of teenagers, and actually, if we go ahead, were you gonna say something, Potato?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're
Um,
supposed to drop. I think we're just supposed to drop them off in town or something. you know?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't. We just found them along the way, and the
Yeah.
Corinna
Yeah.
girl. I mean, I guess we should ask Corinna, like, should we take you guys somewhere safe? Maybe.
Yeah, there's actually, let me find the spot where I believe it is. It's kind of near where you are, maybe.
Let me guess. It's the Dragon's Tooth.
Nope. It is. Okay, so there's some vineyards on the outskirts of town, so kind of up this way, so a little bit north of the Dragon Shrine. And the teens walk that way, and you see kind of coming out older man who looks to be retired, and he runs up to Corinna and hugs her tightly. And the other teens are greeted by that kind of older couple, and some of them make their way to their own homes, but essentially they have gotten their daughter back.
Nice.
Yay.
Found your daughters. They were kidnapped by a cult.
Oh shit! Actually,
Yep.
he says, "Please let me. I'm not a wealthy man, but I would like to thank you for saving my daughter Corinna. Who wants? I know everyone's gonna want this. Who wants a javelin of lightning?
What?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
I know. I don't even think I have built it, so I
It
have
could
to.
be your new mace, Ark.
It might
Yeah,
be.
but- Yeah,
Is it
give
one-handed?
Yeah, Yeah,
He
it's
says
like-
he has a
it could be.
javelin of lightning.
yeah, it's one hand, and you can use it. Yeah, it's like.
Oh,
it's
it's
like
it's I think
Is
already
it
in
a
here.
standard? Is it
It's in D&D Beyond. So
Gotcha.
javelin. Have lightning. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
yep, it's a
like-
SRD item. So, yeah, who wants it?
I'm totally
Mm.
taking that thing.
I can't use
Yeah.
it, so it's for you, Zork.
yeah.
All right, so that
Yeah.
was Theracles, the
Oh, it's only. Oh, man, it's only thrown.
oh,
No, you can. No, you can attack it with it. You can attack.
You can stab with it still.
Yeah, you can.
so thanks for saving Corinna. There's the rod of lightning, dragon of lightning, and then you make your way back to the dragon shrine. So teenagers no longer in tow. Do anybody's character have a particular gratefulness that the teens are gone?
It
They
looks
didn't
like
really
it's like
bother me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it got more quieter.
Yeah, a lot less quiet, a lot less of them pretending that they know everything about the world. Okay. So you come back into the dragon shrine, and you see Aesop there, and he says, "Ah, you're back. Please tell me, have you found the horn of Demetria?"
You have.
Yes.
You have. Excellent. It is a very cherished item. Let me see if I can figure out what. Okay. So he knows that y'all are the chosen ones, and he says, "I believe that this is one of your great tasks."
And
Oh, really?
we're supposed to drink from this thing, how we're supposed to drink it, I'm not sure.
Yes. Simply some wine poured into the horn, and then you drink from the horn. If you would like, we can secure a safe location where you may undergo this ritual.
Yes.
It's like
Sounds
we
great.
walked long enough. Sounds good
Yep.
enough time to lay our feet down.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna pull out the shield, the broken shield, and be like, "Is this of any value to you guys?"
Oh, is that a Esther's?
Yeah.
Is that- I think so. Yeah.
He says, yes. I mean, we could add it to the reliquary, of course. People may enjoy that. However, you may want to take it to Vulcan. He is our resident dwarf who has been known to experiment with ancient weaponry.
Sounds good. I guess we
Yeah,
can
it
just
sounds like a place that we definitely need to go to.
Yeah, and I gotta repair my shield.
Exactly.
So it's like we just drink from this, then we get our stuff fixed. Then I think also what's it your armor also hit a try?
Mine's leather. I don't know if that does
You got
anything for
hit.
the ooze.
Somebody's was hit.
Yeah, it was
It-
me, and it was someone else that got hit by it. Basically, their AC went down.
Oh, the acid ooze stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just trying
But
to
I
remember
don't-
who else got hit.
I don't know if it was a Conthi or not. So
Oh no, I think it was.
Yeah.
It was. I think. Hang on.
Wait, what are you asking?
who else
No, it
got
was
hit
me.
by the
It was me.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I put my
I'm saying
notes. AC down 1. These things suck balls.
yeah. Well, it's like looks like you got follow us. Gotta get your AC fixed.
Yep, so Vulcan would be the one to speak to.
Guys, do you remember the rumor we picked up about Vulcan?
Yes,
This
I
was
do.
like 2 sessions ago. So
I do.
yeah, I want to meet Vulcan and see if he's actually a god.
Well, it's like
It's just a rumor. So
We'll figure it out. This is like maybe we drink this thing because I want to see what it does.
let's do this first. Yeah, you guys want to do the ritual first?
Yeah, let's party.
Yeah, this ritual thing. This guy's like watching
Yeah.
us like bicker about whether or not
Yeah.
Vulcan is a god, and
So
Okay, man.
Aesop is a very patient elf, and he's just standing there waiting patiently. He seems almost in sort of a meditative state. He's not really bothered by you all chattering about whether Vulcan's a god or not.
Well, let's do the
Does-
ritual.
does the satyr come with us, or is he sticking around here?
It's up to you. Lorius the satyr, he's kind of like, I'm happy to Watch the process. I don't think I should partake.
Never know, you might become a god.
Nah.
But so far, the people here in Estoria have been really nice. I don't know if you had a different experience.
Maybe I'm just changing the way things are around here.
Perhaps.
Mustache.
But yeah, I'll join you in the room if I'm invited. Otherwise, I can wait outside.
I'm gonna look at the monk and like, I don't know. It's up to you, man.
It's just like he can
Well-
hit this watch or to stay guard.
These rituals are sacred, and from what I've heard, it can take some time. Perhaps your satyr friend would be better accommodated at the palace.
Ah, yes. You should go find Kira. Like, could I get a like pen and paper or quill and paper and like write a little note like, hey, this is our friend
Yeah,
from Zark, Grumblebum.
you sure can.
Give it to him so he can go off and find Kira and go hang out with her.
Okay, he says. So I just go across the path to the palace, and when the
Yeah,
guards
make a left, make a right, make a left, go straight over the water. You're good.
and when the guards stop me, I just say I have a note for Kira.
Yes.
Okay. Good luck with your ritual.
Thank you.
So, Aesop takes you back into a room, past the alcoves of treasures, and you could tell he's cleaned up where someone had broken into, grabbed the horn. And in this room, there is kind of soft cushions everywhere, almost like a just giant bed or like cozy kind of area. And he brings a bottle of wine, and he gently pours the wine into the horn. And he hands it to you, Zark. And he says, for this ritual, you shall each have a small amount of wine from the horn, and I will make sure that you are safe for the entire ritual.
So we're sharing all the wine that's in the horn, or you're gonna add more after I drink?
Oh, it's more like we just share a drink.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just want to make sure that I don't like take too little or too much here. You know.
If there's like four of us, this is like there's enough in this that we know what's enough, like a mouthful basically.
Yes, it does not require a large amount. A single drop sipped from the horn is enough to complete the ritual.
Done.
Okay, so he hands the horn to you, Zark.
And I take a tiny little sip and I pass it to whoever's to my right.
Who's to your right?
I don't know.
Okay, Saren.
Someone.
Saren,
Yeah, I
you,
assume
you get the horn, and as soon as you feel the weight of it in your hands, Zark drops into the local, the closest pillow area, and is sound asleep. And Aesop has not changed his gentle, patient facial expression. He says it is part of the process.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. He just takes a mouthful and swallows it.
Okay. You hand it off, and you also fall asleep within a few seconds. And Solano Deo, you have the horn.
Slanaldeo sits down and lights incense and closes his eyes and takes a drink.
Excellent. You fall back and fall fast asleep. There we go. Fun fact, if you are on the effects, if you right-click the effect, it'll do an overlay instead of in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah. And Ashaya, you gently pick up the horn from Solano Deo's chest. Very little had spilled on him. There's still some in there.
I look at Aesop and say, thank you very much for helping us. And then I'll take a drink of it.
Okay. And he walks over to you just as your eyes get heavy. And all of you sound asleep at the mercy of the elf who you do not know very well at all. I'm just messing with you. Wouldn't that be cruel if I just made him like the big bad
It would not only
evil?
be cruel, it would also be unusual.
It would be cruel and unusual.
True.
So, you all find yourselves standing on the deck of a beautiful galley. A bright cerulean sea stretches out before you. You look down at a strange bronze device in your hands. It seems to reflect the constellations of the night sky, even though the sun shines brightly overhead. The oarsmen pull the ship through the water faster than you thought possible. You look down at the men on the benches. They meet your gaze with dead eyes and skeletal faces. Dozens of leering corpses. You are startled awake. It has been 8 hours. Aesop
Oh.
is waiting there patiently. And he looks at you all as you process the dream that you had. And he says, well,
It was interesting to see. Still don't understand what it is.
what is?
There's a lot of things happening. Many visions of corpses.
Corpses. Is there anything you can tell me more about what visions you've had?
Right, what I can remember, there was one we had not too long ago of a wrinkly man that seemed to.
No, this vision, Ashaya, this vision. What do you remember about this vision besides corpses?
We had the strange device in our hands too.
A device? Were you in the woods? Were you in a city? Anybody?
Where are we now?
What?
Still in the chamber still?
Yes, Aesop is asking you all about your vision. So far, you've told him corpses and a strange device.
We were on the sea, right?
Yeah.
The sea. Interesting. What was the vessel that you were on? Can you describe it?
Had oars, right?
Oars, the sea, and the device. Oh no. Well, I believe that you all have just seen the Ultros.
What?
There is only one ghost ship known to the people of Thylea, the Ultros. It's a bit famous, constructed by the Dragonlords 5 centuries ago. It was commanded by a bloodthirsty man, Esther Arcalandor, who was responsible for starting the First War.
Why is that ship still around?
Well, it
you
hasn't
think
been
we have to
seen
find
in
this guy?
ages. And the bronze device that you held is maybe the legendary magical compass known as the Antikythera. Supposedly, it has the power to navigate to all of the islands in the Cerulean Sea, the Forgotten Sea, and even the legendary Nether Sea. But I'm not sure where that item could be found. But it's useless without the ship. I'm afraid that
What was it called?
the Antikythera. I could post it in.
Yes, please.
That's a
Okay.
mouthful.
Yeah, it's.
Needed for some note taken.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Yep. Can't put a jerk.
Oops, I
Can't put
think
a
I
check
just.
mark.
I made it. Did I put it in a? Okay, I think everyone can see that, right?
Yep, I can see it.
He says the only person who's likely to know the location of the Ultros is King Acastus of Mitros, for he is a descendant of Esther Arcalander.
And what should we do with the horn?
Oh, excellent question. I believe the horn is best kept here. We will increase our security, of course.
It's like do we have a, there's no more uses or properties of this horn?
I'm not sure. That is a great question.
Yeah,
Um,
gotta ask the real questions.
oh, nope. You can hang on to it.
Oh,
Yep.
well,
I was like, do we have any use of holding onto this horn?
Yeah, I'm kind of just looking through, and it looks like there's. Oh wait, nope. That's. Oh yeah, there's something about possibly showing up later. So yeah, you can hang on to it.
I guess just hold on to it. Well, is there the possibility that we can hold on to this in case we have revisions in case we need
Well,
no problem.
as I told you all before, I will do anything in my power to support Versi's chosen ones. So, if it is of the will of Versi, and the will of you is the will of Versi, then yes, you may hang on to the legendary horn of Demetria, but know that it is a prized possession in many eyes.
Just keep it hidden from then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
who made the horn?
Who made the horn?
Made.
Well, like who used the
No.
horn for this purpose, basically? Why use the horn of a dragon?
Well, we did not use it for such purposes. We have kept it here in the reliquary for hundreds of years, and I should know I've been the keeper of this dragon shrine for the majority of that time.
Now, get any other fun reliquaries around here? As I'm like scanning the room.
Like, is there anything useful to us?
Yeah,
Or is,
on
like,
our journey.
we're just gonna steal this entire inventory?
That's
Not trying to steal your stuff, but you said you'd do anything for us, so.
You said
yeah.
you promised to.
It's got a cool weapon.
I'm trying to figure out. I think there actually might be something for. Or did we already talk about that, Zark?
Oh, I mean,
Trying to find if there, because I think there was. Let me just pop it up at Endgame instead of the PDF, because.
Relating to you.
Yeah, I thought there was something. Let's see, City of Estoria.
well, this is where I took my dragon oath.
That's right. But in
So,
terms
So we
of
just
Dragon's Tooth, Dragon Shine. So let's make sure we hit all the cheats. Let's see. So it's Aesop. He's heard of the prophecy. He knows who you are. The reliquary. Returning the horn. If you return it, he will be overjoyed. He urges you to take a drink. Oh, here we go. Aesop says, please, in your travels, you may find yourselves in the city of Mitros, where King Acostus, who is aware of where the Ultros is, he may attempt to claim the horn as a symbol of his right to resurrect the Dragonlords. I believe that in these uncertain times, the horn rightfully belongs to the goddess of wisdom, Queen Valis. So swear an oath, please. Swear an oath to take the horn to Queen Valis in Mitros.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna swear an oath. I swore an oath of the Dragonlords here. I'm gonna swear an oath to take this horn to her But this is like the 7th oath I've sworn in like the last 8 days.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
you're gonna confuse all the oaths
I
together.
swore an oath to a goat.
Yeah.
I think it's your fifth. This will be my third or fourth. Yeah. Solano will swear the oath.
Okay.
I shall swear the oath.
Excellent. And Saren, did you already swear the oath? Saren, are you on mute? Saren, maybe he's away from keyboard. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you swearing the oath to take the horn to Queen Valis?
Can I fake it?
You don't have to swear the oath.
Like, I just don't have any sway in this. I don't really care about the Dragon Lords.
Okay. No, he's cool with the one who holds the horn swearing the oath. So that would be Zark, I believe.
I'm not the one that was holding the horn.
Oh, so Saren, yeah. He asks if you do not care to take the oath to bring the horn to Queen Valis, if you will trust it to one of your traveling adventurers, so he knows
hold
that
on.
he can
It's
hold
like,
on.
I have no sway over the Dragon Lords. I do not care about them much.
Well, it is in my power. I will do everything I can to make sure that Versi's chosen ones are the ones to resurrect any Dragon Lords, not King Acostus.
I'll take the horn.
Okay. Let me pop it over to your... you give it to Solano Dale? Saren, yeah? Okay, I'll assume that's a yes. Okay, so Saren, you have the horn. Aesop is satisfied. And, yeah, he invites you to continue to stay. Let's see, you guys got into town, so we're talking at least a couple days since you were in Woodhike. And you got in, then you slept, so it's you kind of took the ritual in the afternoon, so it's pretty late in the day now, but you're feeling great.
Can we go find that blacksmith now?
Sure. Aesop says that he often tinkers late into the night, and so you may find him there, but Vulcan's Hall is right across from the Dragon's Tooth, where you stayed a few nights ago.
So if we don't find him there, do you think he'll be at the Dragon's Tooth?
I doubt it. He is a bit of an old hermit. He simply likes to stick with his inventions.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
you guys head to Vulcan's Hall?
Vulcan's Hall.
Yepper.
Bada boom, bada bing. You make your way down the street. There's a few people out and about wandering. You hear the commotion from the place, the Dragon's Tooth. And you see a shop with some armory-looking symbols. And you find yourselves in this wonderful little shop where you see an old dwarf who, I love this animation, by the way. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Kira, you're not with us. I'm pretty happy with this one and the way it turned out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know, I'm having so much fun animating shit. Okay. So, in Vulcan's Hall. So, near the center of town is a large building with fortified stone walls and a shingle roof. A sign hangs from the building's heavy bronze banded doors. It reads Vulcan's Hall. Inside the hall, you are greeted by the warm glow of embers and blasts of hot air. The room is decorated with a variety of bronze armors, weapons, and farming tools. A weathered-looking dwarf works at an anvil near the blistering forge at the back of the hall. He wipes sweat from his brow and greets you. How can I help you there?
So much.
Can
We
you
have
help us with
so
some...
much to talk about.
Oh my goodness. Get rid of
Okay, okay. Let me. He grabs a quill and I'll take your order then.
Well, first off, are you looking at buying any of this stuff? And I like swing a bag on the ground with like leather armor, great sword, clubs, crossbows, scimitars, all that junk.
Oh, Theo, Theo, big order and get in here. And you see a young man coming in, and he's got a few like anvils with him and small hammers, and he bursts in and he says, "Oh yes," he's like, "Grab these weapons. You're looking to sell, boys."
One of many things. So I'm gonna start adding stuff up. Do you want me to go by player handbook?
Yep, that's
Just
fine.
tell you the number. All right.
Yeah, you could just remove it from your inventory and add it and
Yep.
divide it and do whatever you got to do. I'm currently looking for. Let's see. There was a very
Oh,
specific.
there it- Oh, cool. There's the weapon I want.
Yeah, so feel free to purchase from Vulcan if you double click on him. I believe it. Oh, maybe not. How did you? Oh, from Theo. Is Theo my weapon guy?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I knew I set one of them up
Yep.
that way. So yeah, Theo is the merchant in this scenario, so feel free to check him out if you want to purchase anything. And let me figure out what I was going to say. Okay, here it is. So he takes a look at the. Well, let me ask you, Saren or Zark, do you present the broken shield?
Of course I do. It's the other reason why I'm here personally.
Ah, excellent. So he looks at it and he says, "Where did you find this?"
It was in the ruins in the old woods.
Ah, so much work here. All this weaponry. This one's ancient. Do you know who this belonged to?
Belonged to guy that slayed all the Cyclops-looking things. As far as I know,
As far as you know, you're talking about Esther Arkelander.
that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Well, I'll tell you what. This shield is a special shield. It's taken me a couple of days, but honestly, I cannot fix it here.
What will it take for you to fix it?
Well, I tell you, boys, the forges they make are not as good as the ones from the olden days. There was this forge, ancient forge, used by the Dragonlords themselves. And
That
they.
wasn't supposed to happen. But I think I hit the wrong button.
Oh, yep. Yep, feel free to
Yeah,
just,
it's like,
yeah.
there's one. I hit.
That's alright. Do the math and delete them if you're good. Says there was an ancient forge in the Mithril mines. Great weapons and artifacts were forged there in ages past before Lutheria cursed the place. But you're the chosen ones, are you not?
That's what I'm being told.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard. It's slightly impressive. It's fine. If you are the chosen ones, perhaps you can rekindle the fires of the forge. If that happens, I might be able to fix the shield of Esther Arkelanders if you promise not to have it end up in his hands. Just kidding, he's long dead.
I
So,
mean, if
where's
he
my-
was alive, what would happen if it ended up in his hands?
Oh, myths, stories, great power, you know, the whole idea of these famous dragon lords from the past being rekindled with their weaponry, giving them the power that they once held that's been diminished by the oath of peace and yada yada. All stories.
Okay. Okay.
Where
Well.
exactly is this forge?
Ah, the Mithril Mines, yes. Excellent question. The forge you will find If you follow the river Archelon out of Estoria, northwest, and there, a few days travel, you'll see a waterfall. If you look closely, there's a small trail leading up the back end of the waterfall, and it'll lead you into the mithril mines. But be warned, it's been cursed and no dwarf has set foot there hundreds of years.
Good to know. Do you want to work on this thing?
Well, like
You
I
can't
said, I
work
mean,
on it with you.
can't work on it with this forge.
Well, I know, but do you want to work on it? Because, I mean, I feel like that'd be a great pleasure of yours to work on something so ancient. Restore it to its natural beauty, wouldn't it?
Ah, I would. It would.
Alright.
You know, you might need someone with skills in blacksmithing. I'll tell you what. If you rekindle the fires of the forge, I'll be your blacksmith. I'll be your guy. Make all your weapons.
Do you have any like, examples of your craftsmanship?
Ah, look around. Excellent weapons. I'm quite proud of all of my crafts, all of my weapons.
He just grabs this foreign-looking weapon, and he recognizes, where in the blazes did you get this? He grabs the Yikla, because he recognizes what this is. It's like very rare to find this continent.
Ah, yes. Yes. Every once in a while, things come in here from the Amazons of Themis, from the warriors in Arregia. I make it down every year to the Great Games, and there are many weapons traders that came to me from an elf. Looked strange, tattoos all over his face. It's definitely not from around here. I think he was sailing on a ship from some other land. Sold that to me for a pretty penny, but honestly, no one's ever been interested in it, and I'd like to get it off the shelf, so made you a
Yeah,
deal.
And he bought it, and it's like, And he's like, he knows what it is, how deadly it can be in the right hands.
Say it again.
He knows what it is, and it's like, he knows how deadly it is if it's used in the right hands, so he bought it.
All right. So Theo is showing you all the wares as you guys make purchases of armor.
Selling some stuff.
For the stuff that I had on me, 422 drachma.
Mhm.
What we going with? That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you're not gonna share it.
Well, no, I am. I
422.
just wanted to make sure that he was going to buy it for full price first. So it's 105 a piece, and then 0.5. So 2 people get 1 extra.
Yep, Vulcan's good for it. He gives you your drachma and takes your weapons. And Theo's quickly brings them back to the storage space. Starts working on them.
He just gives him it. I give him a shield and just ask him to fix it.
Oh, you have your shield too. Your broken shield. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
his...
it's kind of like dissolved, but
You guys
still
have all kinds
functional.
of broken stuff. He kind of grumbles. He's like, always more work to do. Let me see that thing. And he checks out your shield, which is your current fancy shield, right? With the like owl eyes on it.
It's got Owlbear's face on it.
Yeah. He's like, I'll tell you what. I think I can fix this up for you. Give me till the morning. I'll get it nice and right for you. Let's call it. How much is a shield normally?
10,
10
10 gold.
10.
for
Yeah,
yeah for the regular.
he'll fix it for 4 drachma.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I just give him the 4 document.
Okay. Go ahead and subtract it from your inventory. He takes your
Yeah.
shield, so you are currently shieldless.
And I'll give him my scale mail to repair.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, let's check out the scale mail. What's the normal price of that? Oops.
Yeah,
Scale.
That's 50 gold.
Okay, he checks it out. He looks at it. He says, "Oh, you guys got into some nasty stuff, huh?" Let's see here. I think, given the nature of this and some of the pieces, it's gonna take some time. I think I can get this back in good repair. What do you say? You're the heroes, the chosen ones, so 15 gold for you. Drachma.
Sounds good.
How long though?
If I get Theo working on it, I've kind of got a back order. But if you come back in a day, I'll have them both ready. This time
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
And what's the estimate of how far that cave is? The one with the
Cave.
monster.
Oh, young man, it's not a cave. It's the entire mine. Forged many a great weapon in the day. Terrible beasts live there now. Driven out all of the other creatures, all of the sane creatures, and has created a vacuum of just vile creatures taking up residence. Well, let's see. If I were to venture a guess, say it's 2 days' travel. Follow the river Archelon.
Oh, we have to mess with something else before messing with your thing. This is like someone's gonna die if we don't do this one, and I think you can spare a few more days before we mess with this.
That's 4 days, 1, 2, 3, 4 for travel, and then whatever it takes, and we've got until the 16th, so that'll be
Yeah, I'm saying
two-ish
how far
days.
away is that? How far away is that monster cave?
I don't think that was far. I think we could almost see it, basically. Obviously, the imp actually found it, but
And it take him very long to find it, considering he was swimming after them.
Well, it was like a mile or so away.
hey, Vulcan,
Okay.
Hmm.
you know anything about basilisks?
Ah, basilisks. Yeah, they're nasty little creatures. Turn you to stone with the quick gazing right in the eyeball. I don't recommend messing with them.
It's like
What
might
if we
have to.
had to?
If you had to mess with the basilisk, well, I've heard some folks bring in mirrors, trying to trick them. Don't look in their eyes, that's all I could say.
How did that work?
Oh, you just hear tales. These young folks come in with their broken weapons and share tall tales. It's a bit like golf, if you ask me. It's all malarkey.
And finally, do you know anybody that masters in herbalism and poisons and potions?
He scratches his head. He says, I don't know anyone around here. Am I supposed to know someone?
I don't know. I'm just looking for a potion of like stone
Well-
protection of some sort.
I don't think. I think you have to find a major town to get that.
Yeah. What cure is that? So, no, I think the only 2 major vendors in this town is Theo here and the guy I have in the center of the town.
Argon or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we just need to be equipped and have enough items. It's like thanks to our stock, we have a lot more now. So I think we're a lot better prepared, at least.
Yeah. Sure.
We got some potions.
Well, what's the plan?
Well, it's like we'll just wait till everything. We just have enough. Make sure our stock is good. We got some potions. Maybe buy a mirror, in case.
Yeah, does he have any mirrors?
Yeah. Does Theo have one? Maybe.
Let's see. Mirror, mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I'm gonna add a steel mirror to his inventory. So that should be. Let me make sure.
There it is.
Don't buy it yet. Hold on.
Oh, he had two. He has
Okay.
two now. So
Okay. I was gonna say I was gonna make him have more, so that way.
oh no, he's got
Always
9 of them
weird.
now.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah. It's weird that spyglass always costs
Oh, I
1,000
see.
gold.
I see. So yep, he's got plenty of steel mirrors. Yeah, spyglass.
Yeah.
Well, that one.
Holy crap!
Yeah. I never understood why it costs 1,000 gold. but,
Yeah, I
eh.
think there might be something special with that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always been that. Don't know why.
Oh.
Yeah. Keeps making me go to the top. There
I
we go.
know that's something that
It's
bothers
because
me.
anytime somebody does an action on him, it brings you right back to the top.
Right.
Okay. We got some stupid mirrors.
So Theo is
Okay.
helping you guys find things. You're talking about the plan, and Theo overhears you talking about this basilisk and such. And he seems kind of curious. He's trying not to show too much interest, but he's finally breaks through and says, "Are you the heroes going to stop the sacrifice of Princess Honora?"
Shh.
We're
quiet.
trying to, at least.
People have been talking about
Wow.
you. They've been saying that you're gonna be sacrificed, that you'll go on the Rock of Estor instead of Honora. Is it true?
I said I would. Nobody else agreed with me.
Oh.
Well,
that was not my agreement.
That's what the basilisk plan was for.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that wasn't. I never agreed to that, and like people always like spreading rumors like wildfire around.
No,
Yes,
I
well-
offered up my flesh for my sister.
The whole town is on edge, and I'm afraid that I've even seen some of the Centaur army across the river scouting, and I just everyone's nervous. We don't know what's gonna happen. I hope that you guys can figure this out. That's all I'll say. Any other weapons I can get you?
That's like everyone got their weapons now.
I got a mirror.
Okay.
That's all I could ask for.
All right. Anything else for Vulcan? Did anyone have any specific? I guess not. Did anyone need to meet Vulcan for part of their personal quest?
I mean, we wanted to see if he was a god, which kind of looks like a god the way he's looking through both gems out of angles of his eyes.
He's got.
Actually, while we're waiting on this day, can you turn this steel mirror into essentially a shield? Like, just put a strap on the back so I can, like, hold it up.
Ah, sure. No problem. Theo! Theo comes in. Put some straps on this. Leather straps? Is that adjustable? Is that fine?
Yeah, that works fine.
Yeah, no problem. Anything for you.
I think you can only take a hit, but that's about it.
I'm more worried about the basilisk stare than anything.
Yeah, I'm saying if someone directly tries to hit the shield, it will just destroy the mirror.
Yeah, and if you have to hold it with 2 hands versus 1, it's probably a little better.
So, after Vulcan's Hall, it's getting late at this point. Do you guys want to either stay at the Dragon's Tooth or scout out the Basilisk again or do something else? Do you want to talk to Kira at all? Nobody?
No.
I mean,
It's up to
yes, I do actually want to talk to Kira, so if they'd like to go to bed, I have, like, one question for her, and then I want to get the hell out of there.
you.
Okay. Does everybody else go to the Dragon's Tooth?
Yeah, just drink and just like relax a bit, you know?
Yeah. Okay, great. So you guys head to the Dragon's Tooth for the most part. I think I can actually, let's see if I can do this. I thought I could. Damn it. Damn it, Theo, who keeps activating my schnozzle. Okay.
Also, I want to check on our set here, but
It's
Satyr.
fine.
whatever.
So most of you go to the Dragon's Tooth, where the locals seem a little on edge, but some folks are drinking and stuff. You see Delphion there working his butt off, serving folks. And the only one that makes it over to the palace, I wonder if this works. Can I do this? Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
So, you, Zark, make it over to the palace. These three are not with you. And you find that Pythor is continuing with some shenanigans. And with him is a very irritated Kira, who is just kind of following along. She's not even talking to him at this point. But she looks at you and she says, Zark, welcome back. King Pythor, ready for you.
Did you get my note from the satyr?
Yes, he was very lovely. It was nice to know that that you are back in town. He's resting. We set him up. He's quite interested in your guys' adventures, and in fact, he filled me in on a lot of stuff that I missed because I've been babysitting Pythor here.
I think he could be your eyes and ears to help you write the songs. He's also musical as well, just so you know.
Yeah, he did share that with me. Zark, listen, I need to have direct eyes because, like most stories get lost in interpretation if there's so many interpreters. So, Lorius is great. He's very friendly and nice, but he said that he only met you down in Demetria's little glade, and so I don't even know how you got there or what happened or why'd you even go there. I'm missing most of the story, and these are stories that are supposed to last for centuries. You are the chosen ones.
We'll get to that. I have just a quick question. When I was looking up at the sky the other evening, I noticed a constellation of Titan. Do you have any thoughts about that constellation?
Why should I help you if you don't even want me around?
It's not me. It's the other three.
Well,
The other four, but we can talk about that later.
yes, if you're interested in the constellations, I know all the constellations, and if you want to hear the story of the constellation of the Titan, is that what I hear?
If you can do the shortened version of it, I don't need your whole poetry thing that's gonna last all night. I do have to get to bed tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what. I get off of babysitting Pythor duty, and I will share you all of my wisdom with all of our adventures together.
I can't make that choice alone.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to share all of the constellations in the sky if you trust me once again to be your bard and poet laureate so I can share all of your wonderful adventures throughout all of Thylea. I heard from Lorius that you, or Ashaya specifically, just stood on the table and blasted her without even a second thought. Is that true?
It's true. That's what I'm saying. Loria can be your eyes and ears while you stay safe here. Or, you know what? I'm willing to let you back into our adventures, but you have to absolutely convince the other three. So that's going to be an on you kind of thing.
Well, honestly, I don't feel like I should beg for my position, Zark. Because
it's not. We're a team. I can't just make those conversations or those commitments to you without the conversations.
I also heard Akanthi is not with you anymore.
Yeah, me and her perished in that fight Fortunately, I was saved, and she is still down there.
Well, I think I'm quite the asset, and perhaps I have not revealed all of my available resources, and I can be better about that. But yes, I suppose that if I showed you that I was much more of an asset, I might have even been able to save Akanthi.
There's a good chance. But as far as I know, all you wanted to do is sing and play music, and you kind of got in our way a little bit. So some of us stopped trusting you. And we also, don't want you in the way of getting hurt. So
Oh,
there's all that.
you
But
have
I'm
no
not gonna say
idea.
you show it to the others. I already said you're in. They're sitting out over at the bar. I can watch Pythor for an hour.
Okay. Well, the constellation of the Titan that you saw refers to Sidon's stronghold, the Tower of Praxis. And I'm afraid there's more to the story that will come in due time, but that is where Sidon resides, and that is where he ultimately decides to torture all of the mortal creatures, natives and settlers alike in Thylea. I hope you never have to visit him there. I think that he has the most power in his own tower. But here you go. Here's Pythor. He hasn't had a drink. He's still stupid Pythor. I'm going to go to the Dragon's Tooth. Bye, Zark.
Later.
All right. So she heads over to the Dragon's Tooth. And Zark, you're welcome to come hang out over here just to
I'm watching Pythor right now.
Okay. So Zark's not here. Kira joins you all and she says, "Wow, I heard so much. Tell me everything." And she just gets a drink and listens to your stories about all of your adventures in the last 3 days. He threw a whole tree?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy to see a Cyclops up close.
Yes, they are very large, aren't they?
Yeah, at least he was very kind, at least.
And I'm sad to hear that we lost Akanthi. She turned on us. She sided with Demetria, her aunt. Well, I suppose that is befitting of such tragic times. So, we are approaching, or we are at the end of our time. What do you all plan on doing after this night's rest in the Dragon's Tooth?
Just recovering our equipment and just going
Pretty-
towards that cave.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's kind of the plan.
Okay. Sounds good. I know what to plan for then. So you drink up and feast up at the Dragon's Tooth. Is anybody listening for rumors or anything?
Yeah, I guess so. It's just like you hear a lot of things in the bar, right?
Yeah, you sure do. Let's see what you hear. You hear that there is a massive hurricane brewing off the coast of Mitros. It could be weeks before it's safe to travel to the city. The roads nearby are closed. And you also hear that King Acostus of Mitros has fulfilled his promise to revive the Dragonlords of old. Several farmers claim to have spotted his dragons flying overhead.
Maestros. Yep. Rumors.
All right, well, we will end here for the night. No, you do not level up. And
We had the
I feel like we're
presence-
getting close.
it's like we had the Forest King, so that was the fun thing.
all right, if you're watching the stream, thanks for watching. Show up next week and watch some more.